Do.
Oh, I didn't know.
Do we?
Oh, all right.
That what we call this?
Oh, just
Yeah,
having
that's
fun.
what we call it. Dueling Aces live
And
from multiple locations.
and if what I said was the first line of the show, God, that would be such an intro.
Mark Grace.
Mark Gray, Chicago Cubs.
I can't. Akers say something
Why?
because it's on. Whoever speaks is who I see.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Fuck you, you bitch.
All right. And there it is.
Okay then.
Fuck
Alrighty,
you.
that took care of that. that launches the show. Zoltan.
Yeah, why you keep going into it?
I'm thinking that's the first time anybody's actually asked for Akers to talk.
I think
And I
it's the
regretted
longest
it.
Akers ever gone without getting muted.
I fucking regretted it. But at least I got a Maddox once, and that's gonna hang up nicely. So
Nice.
that's
I need to-
Maddox signed. Thank you, George.
No problem.
George for getting all the plug, George. Well, you find me something Roberto Clemente-ish.
Good luck.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I just,
It's a possibility.
I was going to say,
If I'm a favorite baseball player, man, you give me five Roberto Clemente, I'm on it.
it's not out of the realm of possibilities with my luck lately, so I'm not
Because
going
I'm
to say
going to be
anything.
coming into another baseball player everybody's going to want to get.
Yeah.
I thought they
Well,
went down with the plan.
we have Mr. Zolt's birthday today. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Happy day.
Was
What, how old you? How many punches should I give you through the screen?
I'm feeling a young 734.
Oh,
Okay, my hand will get tired.
look
My
good.
hand will get tired. I can't do it.
Hey, they tell you you're as young as you feel. So that's you know.
I was just
Is
gonna
that
ask you.
BC?
Right.
That's not BC.
Yeah, right? That's well BC. But
Ah,
they lied to me.
He can have it.
It is a lovely 45.
So your 15th anniversary of your 30th birthday.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was at your 30th birthday.
Yes, you were.
I would have said 25th anniversary.
I'm on the 30th anniversary of my 21st.
Yeah.
Still got you beat.
Yeah. And
And I feel every fucking day old.
Yeah.
here's what it is. Well, since everybody's inquiring minds want to know, Aaron already jumps in and goes, "What's wrong with Durkin?" And that's well, Aaron, we don't have that much time to go over everything, but we'll let Durkin explain. Mr. Diehard, I mean, right now there's nobody. The only way Akers brought it up, the only way to beat the dedication by Durkin here is to be broadcasting from your coffin.
Oh my, which I will do one day.
So,
No, everything's fine. I thought I had some pancreatitis. They discovered a little blockage in a vein between my liver and my heart, so they just needed to keep me over for overnight and observation reasons. Everything's good. My
So
head's
that-
still there.
so they're going to clear that up.
It'll be fine. I'm on clot busters.
I was gonna say the blockage is hard, not his brain. They're gonna clear the blood. Yeah.
And I think I blame it on the lines.
I was, the end of that game, I figured, okay, well, he's in there for a transplant.
Addictomy.
Burrich says, with Durkin in the hospital, the only thing I can think of is Kramer in Seinfeld dropping a junior mint during surgery.
Oh, that would be fun.
He'll be minty fresh, man.
What's up, Aaron? What's up?
Yep, bitter ginger ale.
Oh, I'm sure we've got more one-liners to come. Don't think that will be the end of it. That is for damn sure.
It's only the beginning.
That's what she said.
See?
So, there was the end of the World Series. Thank goodness. It doesn't affect our show this evening. Yes.
Oh.
Which is
Sons of
what
bitches.
I was
Sons of
hoping
bitches.
for. Personally, I was like, no, make sure the World Series ends tonight, not tomorrow night. We'd like-
Here's the question: what's going to have the higher ratings, the World Series or the finals? Because we already know the finals tanked.
Well, you know, the funny thing would have been is who's watching us or who's watching the World.
Could go with that too.
We could have went
Yeah.
with that way too. I like that one too.
They let the fucking Dodgers win.
No, Chipper, I'm in the basement.
I know, right?
I thought for sure Atlanta was going to knock them out, and then they got by Atlanta. Okay, Tampa Bay, they should be able to beat the Dodgers. Nope. Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Oh my gosh. I said I was going to do this. You drilled me to it. Watching that game last night while George and I were talking, and I'm like, yes, it's going to go to game 7. The Rays are going to win it. They're going to be the cheapest ball club to win a World Series. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be
So
awesome.
Marlins.
Now I say they're gonna be cheaper than the '97 Marlins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Both
Marlins.
them Marlins teams was cheap.
And they took out Snell, and then it just went downhill from there. Oh my gosh, you should have seen Mookie's eyes when they took Snell out. Mookie twice. He's put Mookie down twice, and they took Snell out, and the next thing you know, Mookie comes up and gets a hit, and then it just all goes out from there. And I mean, oh my God, I'm pretty sure Snell ran off the field because it was terrible. It was 1-0. It was a hard fight game. Congratulations to the Dodgers. They really did earn that. And Crenshaw really needs that ring because he is a true HOF pitcher. I mean, hands down, one of the top best in this era. And I mean, it was an amazing game last night. It just sucks. My second hometown is not going to get a World Series being there twice in 2008, now 2020, 12 years. I mean, some teams can't even make it there in 100 years. What can I say? But it was a great game last night, and it just sucked, and better team won. We all knew the Dodgers were going to win that, but it sucked. I wish it went to game 7.
That's what I say to that.
Well, the only reason they won is because the Rays didn't cheat that we know of.
Yeah.
What can I say? I mean, I think it was your comment that said that earlier when I was watching the Astros game and them going on. And I said, what's it take to get a trash can around here?
Eat one.
But it was kind of funny. Somebody pulled up the stats that says when you're in the playoffs and there's no trash can involved and your batting average is 175. But I mean, I really wish the Rays would have won that. It was the two number 1 teams, number 1 in the American League, number 1 in the National League, and it really came down to a pitcher's duel, which it should have. I mean, when's the last time we seen a pitcher's duel in the World Series? I mean, I know I'm not the manager of the Rays, but I would have let Snell throw his arm out. I mean, we're there to win the game because Snell was not going to pitch the next game. I'd have let him throw his arm out. You know, he was killing it, and God.
Well, he didn't.
But you know, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah,
Because
true.
if you leave Snell in there and he ends up blowing his arm out, let's say, and he sucks for next year, well, they could point it to this particular game and put it on the manager, just like how Dusty Baker has been doing it forever. He's been ruining pitchers. Well, they could pinpoint it to one specific area or one specific game where he blew his arm out.
I see why Chipper's saying that.
Yeah, Chipper's like, fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah.
There
I
was a World
was kind of
Series.
hoping to see the Dodgers and the Rays face each other. I mean, not the Dodgers and
They wanted the
the Braves
Braves.
and the Rays. The Braves and the Rays. Because I mean, when's the last time I've seen the Braves in the World Series? What?
In the 90s?
91, 93.
Yeah. No.
90s.
No, like
97.
97.
That's right.
Yeah.
They went back to
No, 95.
John Smoltz.
So mid 90s. Okay.
95. 97 was
Yeah.
the Marlins.
Yes, you're right. Now you're right. 97 was the Marlins. That's when we lost to the Indians. or Indians lost to Marlins.
Fucking Jose Mesa.
Right? Do we
Six
really
Finger
blame
Mesa.
Jose Mesa for that?
Hey, you ever
Yeah.
watch that video I sent you, Adam?
Chipper said 99.
I thought there was one after.
Yeah, they lost to the Yankees.
Yeah.
They started the Yankee dynasty.
It was 99.
Well, we've got a little bit more.
That's what Chipper, right? Chipper Jones?
Yeah,
Small head Chipper?
wow. We got a little bit of football news kicking across here. The Bengals trade disgruntled Dunlap to the Seahawks.
Oh,
Wish granted.
Big move for them.
I won't go that one happened. I've been out of it today.
It was late.
That was at the
This
yeah.
late
This
today.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that one.
Um,
I caught Everson Griffiths. I missed that one.
Des Bryant, we know, has been signed to Baltimore's practice squad. Any open bets on how many weeks it takes before he gets up on the main roster?
2.
1 week.
Baltimore?
Depends on if he's ready to go. I mean, I'm
The-
sure
the-
that's
the-
why they put him on the practice squad.
The
They
first
wanna
week
make
he's
sure
going to
that
learn
he
the
can run
playbook and
patterns,
get a
right?
couple of reps in. The second week he'll be up.
Yeah. I don't know.
2 weeks.
With this
Who
week, I
still
don't see him
got
playing
it?
against Pittsburgh, so I would say next week. So are you saying 2 weeks as in this week
2
and next
weeks.
week?
Yeah.
I can see him playing next week.
When did he
Oh.
officially sign? Today?
Well,
Yesterday.
It's just,
Yesterday's okay. So
yesterday.
he's at the practice facility today, grabbing the playbook. He'll learn to take him a week to learn the playbook, and then the second week after that.
Yeah, he's had that playbook for 3 weeks.
And I just don't know if he's gonna.
Unofficially, you know how it's gonna fall.
That $100
I
bill.
might put him up, but he's not gonna play much.
Get to it.
Yeah, he's only
Oh.
gonna get like 20% of the snaps, if that.
Well,
He's
I
be a
think
red
that's
zone guy.
I'm
I
sorry,
think
wait a
it's a
minute.
red zone. That's when he's going to be.
Lamar Jackson throws the football?
Exactly. He will
Occasionally.
now.
I'm thinking that's why he's on the practice squad. Is he probably looked great at a tryout, and they want to see him against competition. It's like, how
Yeah.
do you do when you're
Yeah.
actually running with somebody?
And how long has he been out of football too?
2 years.
Couple years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And
Came
Antonio
back
Brown,
and then
they
pull ahead.
said looked really good during the first workout. I mean, I don't know which one.
That's because Antonio Brown just stays in shape like every day.
Big dog.
Well, the joke around about it is the reason why they signed Antonio Brown or Des Bryant is because Antonio Brown said they didn't want anything to do with the Ravens no more. So where did he go?
The Ravens. Big dog, glad to have you, sir.
How you guys doing?
Oh, hey.
We're doing.
What are you doing in the hospital, Dirk?
The
What happened?
Lions
gave him
game,
a
man.
heart
The
attack.
Lions game.
All the line.
The Lions have
Cardiac
done it
diabetes.
to him.
It's official. The cardiac kids.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in the hospital with a broken TV because Todd Gurley was down at the 1 yard line as he was screaming, "No, that was in."
Too funny.
Oh, geez.
I got a cat that's about to hop in my lap here.
Oh,
no.
oh, no. Oh, no.
We are far from
What's
10
going on?
o'clock. Leave it alone.
Suds isn't here.
One more
then-
quick. Go ahead.
I was gonna go to the Cowboys. Released Dontari Poe and who's the other one? Tried to trade both of them. Couldn't.
Yeah,
And so-
and they well,
Early.
see, their problem is they announced that they were going to release them or trade them. Well, shit, if you're gonna do that, I'll wait till you release them and I'll grab them for nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, we're going to release you if we can't trade you.
Well, the only thing
Well,
is,
why- why should I trade for you then?
7.
Yeah,
You don't
just
have to
fucking release it.
negotiate. You do that so the team might not want to negotiate, so they trade a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
Then they're not negotiating with 31 other teams or 12 other teams and might not want them. So
Yeah, it's a last gasp. Hey, so you don't have to compete with anybody else.
Yeah, I wouldn't want neither one of them neither.
We'll take Le'Veon Bell for the.
Neither one of them done shit. So.
Well, I mean, let's face it. I mean, the Cowboys' defense has just been abysmal.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, when you got guys saying that we can't give our full effort because we on the field for 70 plays. Yeah, that's your shit.
They got all kinds of problems in Big D.
And then, wasn't it Mike Nolan's presser that they had to cut short because he had Tabasco sauce on his finger and rubbed his eye?
That shit was so funny.
What happens?
What the hell?
He was like, hold on, I gotta be back. I got Tabasco sauce in my eye. Hold on. There for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back.
I mean, really? I'd expect that from a Lions coordinator, but really?
You know what? The way he ran off that camera, he need to show that tape to his defense.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
What I want to know is why hasn't Dallas given the Jets, Washington, or Miami a call? Say, hey, I heard you're looking to get rid of one of your quarterbacks.
I mean, let's take a look.
I still think they make a deal.
The Jets said they're not trading Sam Mano. So Sam Mano,
Okay, you still
got Joe Flacco though, but he's a bum.
Well, we still got time.
Okay.
They go after Fitzpatrick. I could see that.
That's what I'm thinking. Why ain't nobody going after Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
Patrick would make the most sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost them much, or it shouldn't.
And you still can win that crappy division. You
I
should
was
be
gonna
calling
say,
for a quarterback.
You got lots of time for that division.
Plenty of time with I mean, we can officially call it the prison inmate division.
Right?
Not a single one of them have a winning record, but and yet the NFC West, everybody has a winning record.
Yeah.
I'm had to think of something worse than prison. I mean, hell, in prison you get $3 million in the cot. I don't know what you call that division. Just something.
At this point, can't we just call them the Pee Wee League instead of the prison? I think giving them the prison inmate tags a little, like, give them credit.
Yeah.
Backcourt league.
I was gonna say
I think the team team over any of those teams. So
Unless you want to go prison bitch league.
At least some prison leagues have NFL talent.
well, no, because I think the prison leagues are probably even better than that, and they're sitting there just chomping at the bit to probably beat them.
Longest
I
yard.
I think Bryce's padded flag football team could have beat them. Oh, there we go.
Longest yard, yeah.
Flag division. Or the rookie tackle division. I'm sorry. He's in rookie tackle. We call him the rookie tackle division. There we go. We've got
We can't even add tackle because they don't tackle.
Well, rookie tackle is 4th and 5th grade.
Play 60. I mean, that's all they say, right?
Yeah.
60 plays. No, it's 60 minutes, you morons. Not 60 plays you give the other team.
Oh, I overjumped our baseball. Justin Turner.
Yes.
What?
What happened?
It's like, okay, where do you start? How about you start number 1? You come up with a positive result in what inning was that? The 6th inning?
6th.
The 6th inning, you come up
After his at bat.
Yeah. There's a lot that's very
weird
odd about this situation.
Hookers and blow, baby.
That's my line.
For some of you that don't, if you did watch the game, for some of you that don't know who Justin Tucker is the
Turner.
beard.
Get your mind off the damn kicker already.
Not Tucker.
I didn't watch the game, but he's the third baseman for the Dodgers, right?
Yeah.
Do you have like a fucking shrine in your basement to Tucker? Like you bow to his fucking jersey and you have candles lit like Jobu did?
Exactly.
If so, that should be your background.
Hello.
Oh, that's kind of funny. The first card I pulled out was Lamar.
God. So yeah, and then it says, well, he violated coronavirus protocols when he jumped onto the field to celebrate with his teammates. On top of this, and he could be suspended because of this.
Well, and it was like, well, we advised him that he shouldn't go out there, but he was insistent. So
There's a lot of holes in this because first and foremost, for the World Series playoffs, they're all bubbled. So where the hell did this come from?
Yeah.
Like I said, he's sneaking in hookers.
And the dude for the Houston Rockets did it. He was messing with one of the nurse that was giving COVID tests. Got himself suspended for the series, so they'll find a way.
He got released, didn't he?
No, he just got benched for the series. Like Lemon Pepper Lou, in the words of my man Shannon Sharp. I mean, the man left the bubble to get some lemon pepper hot wings from a strip joint.
It really seems odd because all of your test results are supposed to be done before.
Yeah.
So it was really odd that all of a sudden, in the sixth,
in the middle
of the game.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, somebody dropped the ball. That's the medical staff. Somebody.
Is this the same?
How did he get COVID?
Is this the same staff that gave Tyrod Taylor a shot in his lung?
Punched his lung.
I mean,
Well,
I'm just saying, man.
These guys were in Texas, so I don't think. Well, you know,
He probably traveled with them. He probably traveled.
But like I said, if they're bubbled, how the hell did this happen? It doesn't. It really doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. Something's weird.
There's a lot of loopholes in that story, and it's just all right. Somebody's gonna eventually have to come clean on what happened because you're not gonna sit there and all of a sudden, in the sixth inning.
Yeah.
Like,
what are they getting tested every inning?
No.
I know, right?
That would be very interesting. That he's tested every inning.
I mean, how do they pick the sixth inning to test him and then immediately test?
That's not what happened. The test results came in the sixth inning.
That's what we're
but
saying.
guess what? We're saying it's very kind of weird that the test results came back during the game when they're supposed to all be submitted before the game. So yeah, we're finding that very hard to believe.
What would have happened had all these dudes tested positive? Like the entire starting lineup tested positive. Like
Where was that game played again?
It was played in Texas.
Texas Rangers.
So they were 2 hours behind the game start. Yeah, it should have definitely been by then.
Well, no, all the results are all supposed to be in before game time, period. So it's just really strange that all of a sudden news comes out and he's pulled because he had a positive test and they get the notification in the sixth inning. When did Snell get pulled? Mike, what inning did Snell get pulled?
The sixth inning.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
You know what? It could always be worse. Last game of the season. Who cares? They got it in.
Yeah.
They got it in. It's all good. Who cares?
I'm still waiting for my test results I took 3 weeks ago.
I think he was 5-1, 5 with 1 out.
I think you haven't paid somebody.
Diana got hers in like a day and a half.
We get tested. We get tested every single week. I'm on tomorrow will be my second test. I haven't received I've had 3. Tomorrow will be number 3. I haven't received the test results from the first one.
What?
Wow.
Like last Thursday, I took the test. I hadn't received it from the week before, and I still haven't received the call for that one. So, yay.
Suds, just an FYI. The excuses of any football practices or anything else and not being able to be on the show are now all null and void because Mr. Andrew is clearly in a hospital room and he is on the show. And that is like the most dedication ever witnessed probably on any
Is he having the lion stick removed from his ass?
No, but the Lions might have put him in there.
I'm just afraid to ask him how the phone
Matthew,
stands up right now.
no, not the Lions.
I don't know.
Matthew Stafford put him in there.
10 o'clock, Mike. 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Save
Everybody
that
go
for
away?
the 10 o'clock hour, damn it.
Stafford put him in there.
Hello.
Stafford put him in there.
I think Andrew is frozen now. No, he just moved.
He's
Well, my thought process is don't let that phone drop.
Right.
Right.
For the love of fucking God, don't let that phone drop.
We're just
There's after 10 o'clock, then there's never.
Well, yeah, and then we'll see how fast Facebook pulls that.
I'm swear to God, I'll click on this. So I'll click off on this so fast you'll go head spins. Like, what happened to Suns? Nope, I'm not going to be around for that. Nope.
Mike, what's happening? Drive from Omaha to Des Moines. I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, Mary? Hello. Yes, poor organization is right. Mr. Last, what's happening? Thanks for joining us too. We're just finishing up with the Justin Turner debacle. And now I definitely am impressed to share our next little feature. And that is, how fast is DK Metcalf?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
My God.
That's awesome.
That was just incredible.
Look
That
at the
is-
size.
Take off.
It is.
Excuse me, that jacket belongs to
Looks
Mr.
like I'm
Gilmore.
good.
Yeah. He thought he was good.
I mean, look at the size difference. That dude's helmet is under his chin.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when they said, they're going to be showing that on every college coach's film. And I said, oh, hell no. They're going to be showing that on grade school game film. Is hustle,
Don't give
hustle,
up on
hustle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Never
will
give up.
I said, shoot, all the other NFL teams. It's like, well, guess what? You just all got put to shame because DK Metcalf said, damn.
Man.
And of course, after that, the memes were just everywhere.
Yeah.
You got one of my favorite ones was Buda Baker with Atlanta Falcons on him and DK Metcalf with fourth quarter on him. Yeah.
I was the opposite one. It had Buda Baker. It said championship. Then it had Cowboys running the other way.
No, running the other. Yeah, I saw that one.
No,
I like the
Go
one
that
where,
way.
excuse me, I think that jacket belongs to Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some good ones out there.
He ran fast.
I was waiting for it.
Down.
It was what,
like,
22,
Jesus.
a little over 22 miles an hour,
I
somewhere
know.
around.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
And
I have
Budo
to
came
say
in
it
at like
before D
21.
Jones. How that boy is just hustling to that touchdown, and
I know he saw it. He looking like,
oh my!
Because he saw himself. He saw him coming after him in
he
the
turned his head.
jumbotron. He's looking at him, going, "Oh, how close is? Oh, damn!
Oh,
it's like on the
where'd you come from?
Objects appear closer than what they really are.
Yeah.
it was funny because I'm looking at Russell Wilson trying to chase him down too. Through the Metcalf blow by, he like, nah, I'm good. Like he got him. Like he just knew. I'm Buda Baker. I'm looking like
Mike Johnston's meme that he saw was hilarious. If you want to read that one.
The meme with the screenshot of him chasing Cardinals down. It had Trevor Lawrence as the Cardinals play, and the Jets.
The Jets were met. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I think that kid's gonna go back to school or stay.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
I think he's seeing his future and wants no part of it.
This was, I thought, very interesting. Is that there was Twitter involvement afterwards. And the US Olympic team said, "Hey,
that is awesome.
You guys can turn around and try out if you'd like." And DK's like, "All right." Could you imagine Tyreek Hill and DK Metcalf on the Olympic team?
Oh, Jesus.
Wouldn't that
Here's the thing, though. It's a lot different when you have blocks under your feet. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't think you're going to be hitting the 100-yard dash, but those two on a 200-yarder, yeah.
Relay.
20
4x4
seconds is all you need.
Yep.
Yeah.
4x100 relay.
I mean, that is some serious speed. They clocked him at almost 23 miles an hour running. And I was like, dude, that's fast.
Yeah, he stopped and ran. It ain't like he just kept running. He just like stopped and then just like, okay, now I'm gonna run. It's just
that was a straight U-turn. Oh, gotta go that way.
Yeah, that is some serious effort. And you know the saddest part is about the whole thing of the highlights
that he's faster than every Lion and every Cleveland Brown player in the.
No, that's not it. The night technically belonged to Tyler Lockett, who scored all the touchdowns.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah, I know too.
I know in multiple
200 of those things.
Yeah, it was like, wow.
I had to go against Tyler Lockett.
I had Tyler Lockett.
444 points for Lockett in Georgia's.
Try having him and Russell Wilson, right, Zolt?
Yeah, that was
you too?
Rough.
Oh, right
that
here.
Was rough.
Right here in red line. I got them both.
Yeah, my butt still hurts. Thanks, Clint. That was brutal. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to suck. And all I saw was just Lockett. I'm going, damn, I'm done.
Yeah.
I knew I was toast.
I turned the game off at halftime when I saw Lockett had 294 points on my ass. I was like, that's it. I'm done.
Yep.
Not as bad as Devontae Adams at 400.
395, I think.
What it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Devontae Adams went off too.
Yeah. Adams had a crazy.
Finally.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, plus, I mean, with Jones not playing, obviously they were going to air it up. So, and they did.
Yeah, that sucked.
Hey, Aaron was just pissed. Like,
hey, Doug, Scott Griffith says, quit your whining.
Yeah. Well, you saw what I did with my team name, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. I noticed it right before the show.
His team name is My Team Sucks, and I said my team is worse.
Did you really?
Yes.
oh man.
Oh my god.
My team
wow.
oh god.
Oh my god.
My team is worse.
I couldn't resist.
My team sucks.
He said yes.
When your team loses to a team name of My Team Sucks, you have to go with My Team is Worse. You have to.
Doug, when you win, bro, you gotta change your name, bro. You gotta like change your name.
So
like up there.
That's beautiful.
Put it at
You
week
got to like
7.
up there, bro.
That is beautiful.
That's awesome. Oh,
Take a picture of that.
That's really hilarious if you look at that. Shooting blank
man.
past Rodgers, and he got beat by Mr. Rogers Packers.
Shooting blanks.
oh my god.
Good job, Waylon.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Wow, that's funny. That is funny as hell. Oh man.
It was there for the taking. I had to jump.
Yeah, more power to you.
It was there.
Okay, who broke that awesome Big Ten news that has the whole insight on that, by the way? I saw that in the chat earlier.
I threw it in there. I don't have any insight on it. Just that's what happened.
I'll let you roll with it then.
Yeah, Wisconsin and Nebraska flat out canceled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Badgers had 12 test positive, including the head coach Paul Christ.
I thought it was 22.
See, my initial number
22 by now.
that I saw was 12. It could very well be.
Someone said 12 starters.
It just says still as of Wednesday morning, 12 people within the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that includes 6 athletes and 6 staff members, including the head coach.
Well, how bad is it for the Big Ten that like they waited so long to get started in your first fucking week? Now you all of a sudden have an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? It's bad.
What do you mean? It's happening to Nebraska because they wanted out of the Big Ten so they could play.
Hey, that's good that Ohio State kicked their ass. That's what that was. Our players got COVID. You ain't gonna watch us no more. Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Big Ten, when they did their newest schedule, are there any bye weeks?
No.
Okay, so they are not playing this game?
That's what I don't know.
Because that's what I heard is that the initial reports is that the game just no longer exists.
Or
Game
it's
is
a
canceled.
it happened the second time. I thought it was a forfeit, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna take some finagling.
What? So that's just the problem. You don't have.
What they can do, what they have to do is not hope for it, but 3 or 4 more games get canceled because of COVID, so they can justify an additional week with meaningful games.
Well,
If
here's
there's only one game, they can't really justify a whole week without delaying bowl games and shit.
Well, here's the bigger problem. The Big Ten policy requires any player who tests positive for COVID-19 to miss at least 21 days and go under cardiac screening before being cleared to return.
That's 3 weeks.
That sucks.
Well, I guess
They still can play, though.
Doesn't play.
I guess we have Michigan co-Big Ten champions of the year once they cancel the season.
It says Mertz's first positive test. He would be eligible to return for Wisconsin's game against Michigan on November 14th. Sorry.
That's all right.
We're at home, so it's good.
Big Ten requires teams to play at least 6 games to qualify for the division championship unless the average number of games by all league teams drops below 6. In that case, teams must play no less than 2 fewer games than the average number by all teams to be considered for the division championship.
All right, that really started to sound like math there.
In other words, you have to play at least 6 games this season.
Right. Or you have to hope that everybody gets games canceled.
Right.
Because that'll bring the average down.
2-2
That's what's
Ohio
not gonna
State.
probably happen.
1-3 Wisconsin for the Big Ten championship.
What did you say?
I said 2-2 Ohio State at 1-3 Wisconsin for the Big Ten championship.
Oh, I got you.
Lovely.
Okay, NFC East.
I'd hook him, but he's already got something shoved up his butt.
Wrecked him.
Yeah,
Damn near killed him.
Yeah, Chipper threw that little stat in the chat there. Yeah, Wisconsin, all 3 of their quarterbacks tested positive.
All 3. Punter.
That's
Where's
a problem.
the punter?
Hey,
Well, that's
I was just gonna say, start holding tryouts.
Hey.
Might see some of that Navy playbook come out.
What's
Uncle Rico still got eligibility, or is he too old now?
Yeah,
Uncle Rico is never too old. Uncle Rico can always throw the ball over that mountain.
Or that pigskin a quarter mile.
LeBron goes to graduate
If he didn't
school.
start his first year of eligibility, he's still eligible. You get 5 years, one of them has to be a red shirt.
Yeah.
Well, you just shorten that playbook and you just be like, okay,
My brother
well,
got 6.
I guess just like the last play, this is going to be a direct snap.
This isn't the Texas State University fighting armadillos, dude.
Yes.
That's the first thing that came to my mind as I saw that. I'm going, oh dear God, it's unnecessary roughness in
Right.
Where's Sinbad when you need him?
Oh my. Oh man, that's not going to be pretty. That isn't going to be pretty at all.
It's going to be ugly just watching them try to shake it out and figure out how they're going to do this.
Now,
Well, it's the
why
Big
is it
Ten. They're
happening
just
in
going
the
to ignore
Big
it for a
Ten
while.
like this already? But it really, it's happened in a couple places. But why is the Big Ten just testing more stringency? They have a more stringent policy. So this is
I have
be
no
more
idea.
prevalent?
That's the thing. To
it a
me,
fluke?
I almost want to think they have a policy that is cut and dry and they've thrown it out there. I mean, has the SEC ever posted what their policy is?
Good point.
That's a good question. It is a good, overall, it is a good question. Is the Big Ten stricter than what the SEC is?
Well, the whole 21-day thing is based upon. Go ahead.
No.
Is based upon a study that came out that they tested a certain amount of athletes, and out of those athletes, like the 33% of the athletes that tested positive for the coronavirus had a heart condition.
It was 3%. It was 3%.
It was actually three people, because only like 33 people tested positive, but
3 of them had the heart condition. Yeah.
But so they're going off that to come up with the 20-day or 21-day thing. They have to be tested for the cardiac thing. That was based on that study, which is a bullshit study, since only how do you test a group of people and only 33 people test positive for the coronavirus, and 3 of them had this heart condition, which is a common heart condition for anybody that has any athlete who ends up having the flu. But that's what they're using to justify the 21 days cardiology testing, because they're snowflakes.
Has there been another study since? That's the issue. I mean, that study was literally from I believe May.
Yeah.
So I mean,
no other study.
Yeah. So obviously
they had their point, so they ran with it. They didn't want the football season in the first place, so they were trying to use that as an excuse to not having college football. So.
Oh, we got this week, Friday night, Minnesota and Maryland. Saturday, Purdue and Illinois. Indiana, Rutgers, Michigan State versus Michigan this week already. Northwestern against Iowa, and Wisconsin against Nebraska.
When those two teams play each other, who gets home field advantage?
Well, I know Michigan at home.
It's in the big house, so guess what?
I'm just joking.
You know, it's more seats surrounding them.
It's not like you can just miss the ball on a hike and then give up a safety to lose the game.
That doesn't happen.
And the other one is Ohio State at Penn State.
No whiteout, unfortunately.
They could always paint the seats white.
Really?
Just saying.
No matter, Buck, I still win.
Yeah, Penn State.
I'm a problem solver, George.
Yeah, I'm a problem creator. What are you talking about?
Here's the question, though. Technically, do you guys think that Penn State lost that game on that final play, or was that? I mean, I think it was out of bounds before he hit the pylon.
Yeah, that was awful.
That's where the question was, because when they brought the video up, as he was actually going before he hit the ground, before he hit the pylon, the ball's actually on the ground, so they couldn't really pause it if it's true, because when they kept pausing it, the nose of the ball is actually on the white line, which then makes it a touchdown because it broke the plane. But hitting the pylon just shows them that it's still in bounds.
Now, the ruling on the field was a touchdown, right?
Correct.
So there's no evidence to overturn.
No, I know, but we're saying, what do you think about watching the video like this?
It looked like a touchdown to me. If the pylon knocks down, it's a touchdown.
I mean, I tried watching it. I tried pausing and do whatever I can to see I can see that ball hit the ground. There's no way you could overturn that. I mean, it's just too hard.
That's close.
Yeah,
I mean,
which hit first, the bottom of the ball or the?
That's the question. If the bottom of the ball hit the ground, the nose of the ball is actually on the white yard line.
And is he down?
But if
like
the nose
elbow's out of bounds,
if the nose of the ball goes down, it moves forward, and I'd have to actually look at it. Hip, are we allowed to do this? Or are we going to get bumped?
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Excellent feed.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you'll see the player run toward us right here.
That's a touchdown. To the naked eye, that's a touchdown. That's what they called on the field. There's no reason they can ever overturn it. I think it's a touchdown.
They're going to show you the side. I wish they would show you the pylon camera, but they didn't.
Yeah, well, let me.
That's why I said it's difficult trying to get them on that angle.
Yeah.
Well, I sent you a picture of it, George, where they froze it.
Did you?
The exact same play. Like, and this is where this according to, like, you know, this is where obviously how you, like Akers said that, you know, it's almost like you need to see it in live, because this, according to this picture, it almost looks like the ball's out of bounds before it either hits the pylon or crosses the plane.
He said his arm is like out of bounds, so that's why I'm going there like, well, his body's out of bounds before, like, and like as he's out of bounds, he's trying to smack the pylon. So they looking at like, well, since you're out of bounds, then.
I like how that's in a museum.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The pylon's technically out of bounds in that picture.
Well,
the pylon is out of bounds, but it's the breaking of the plane.
Pylon is inbound.
look at this here.
No, it's not.
He's down.
And he doesn't look like he's. But he
by this picture, it looks like he's actually not touching the ground.
It's close.
Well, even still, if you look at the nose of the ball, it's touching out of bounds, and regardless of what the other ball is on the inside or not, the ball is already touching out of bounds. So
but it also goes by forward.
That's probably why. That's why it's probably said it's no good, because the ball like is out of bounds.
Yeah.
Should have been. Looking at that picture, I would say no touchdown.
And that's why I was looking at it too.
The thing is, you can't see the other end of the ball. Is it on the other side of the pylon? In which case,
Doesn't
it's
matter.
broken the plane.
Well,
it does matter.
Well,
Yeah, it does matter, because it would already have broken the plane by that point.
Yeah,
if
I was
it's
going to
past
say
the
we
pylon.
can't see that 360, and that's a college sports.
They did. Whoever did it on ESPN, when they tracked it frame by frame, they got it to when he hit the ground. And that's why I said by this angle, you can't really tell if the nose of the ball is behind the goal line, or if it's on. Like I said, if it literally is on top of the white line, it's good. It's a touchdown because it's broke the plane by the rule.
Unless the nose of the ball on the other side hit the white burst first.
Why isn't there a goal line camera on the problem of this? This is where
because it's Indiana University.
That's true.
That's it.
Because it's Indiana University, and they ain't got the money. They ain't got the big money.
They put their money on the basketball hoop, not in the football
I was
stadium.
gonna say.
Was there chairs being thrown during this game? I'm just going to ask.
Okay, Bobby Knight.
I hate that guy.
I just wish that game could have been like. I wish that play would have happened against Ohio State. You fuckers would be in an uproar.
Who was the kicker that kicked a field goal?
Didn't y'all get a pick six block on the dude that broke his leg in the end zone?
Say,
huh?
Yeah, he's kind of like Rich Carlos field goal, good or not in the drive game.
you talk about the Ford doinker there, Mike?
Yeah, he hits both posts, like the upright
and the bottom bar twice.
Bottom bar, and it bounces out.
Bill Dolphin had a field goal like that against Baltimore. Then he hit it and like bounced on the what's name and it bounced out.
One day I'd like to see a kick where the ball lands like that and just lands on there. It doesn't go either way. That'd be awesome. What do you call then?
And the answer is no. Once you go pro, you cannot go back to college. So Johnny Manziel, I don't think Johnny Manziel has eligibility anyway.
You can go pro and go back. You can't sign any endorsements or an agent.
Who's running
or get paid?
Oh, yeah.
Do you take Principal Ave to be your husband? I do.
I mean, he might as well go. If he do got
Who's watching the wedding proposal?
That's probably Doug.
I was gonna say it's got to be Doug, and it's really bad. He said,
Doug, stop watching The Bachelorette. We're talking about football.
I came in the house and that was what was on the TV, thanks to my wife.
Six, guys. It's an exciting league.
It happens. It happens. It's all good. It happens. where the heck is? Oops, I lost. Sorry. As I said earlier, the NFL counts for last week. We have a two-way first place for the Wieners. The big Wieners last week are Mr. Zolt again on his 2 weeks in a row.
Jared, look at my picks. I think
And Adam with
A high five.
Adam with
No, fuck the goddamn Falcons. That goddamn play with. I swear to God, I ever see Todd Gurley, I'm choking his ass for that.
That was awesome.
Marquise Jones-Drew it.
Whack him in the knee, he'll be done for the season.
Well,
So what
especially
game did
this-
Zolt lose then?
Yeah, which one did I screw up?
Zolt bombed the Patriots game.
Who didn't?
Believe in him.
Let's see who didn't. Doug, Big D, Sean, and Adam all didn't
wow.
bomb the Patriots game.
That was my only fucking loss. Was the goddamn Falcons.
And,
The best part of the Gurley scoring is like when you NFL films or whatever, Matt Ryan in the huddle going like, okay, just don't score. Don't score.
All they did is stuff in the huddle.
Any other time you're
The way-
telling them, get into the
Because
end
the way
zone.
Gurley did it like he didn't know. He looked like,
Yeah.
ooh, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, touchdown. Like,
Here's this ruling. Because he was running and the ball goes over the goal line and he throws it back and hits the 1 yard line or the inch line. Is it still a touchdown?
It broke the plane, so yes, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean,
As long as it
I
breaks
didn't touch the ground. I was allowed to pull it back.
It broke the plane.
you should have put a Deshaun Jackson.
Sorry.
I need somebody behind me. Put a Deshaun Jackson. Like, oh, oop. Fall on it. Fall on it.
So pull out the record, George. We'll see where everybody's at.
I'm getting there.
Burge still got like a 10-game lead over everybody.
And the cellar dwellers, by the way, were Mr. Burrich,
Yeah, that was a long
who
time
only
coming.
got a whopping 6 correct, along with me. And
Ooh.
I'm not liking that cellar.
Holy
team.
shit, I got 11 right?
Yeah,
I had to change that name.
there's a lot going in there.
Oh, wow. Okay, I passed George. Nice. All right. That's okay.
All right, I
There
made
is
some
hope.
damage up on Birch.
Yep.
I'm
Starting to
only
get real.
behind.
Yeah.
I'm only behind
So
Zolt.
Adam, who thought he was gonna,
Big D.
fall
All right,
off by the
all right.
wayside, is now up there. So, you never know. Any good couple of weeks can put you anywhere. And Mr. Burridge is kind of fading fast. It happens.
As he should.
And it's a long way to go still. So you never know.
Hey, what week is this coming up?
Week 8.
Oh, how many weeks was the bet for? 9?
17 weeks.
No. Had to go to which game for the haircut bet?
The
Well, it was like
the minimum was week 9. The
Right.
minimum.
So
It's
I
the
got
whole
2
season.
weeks.
No.
No,
That's
2
the
weeks
minimum.
before the bet's locked in.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're on to week 8.
He can taste it.
I know.
Because bitch, he ain't making it to the top 10. He's losing ground. Quick.
Yeah.
When is their bye week?
They already had it.
Oh, they already had
Yeah,
it?
that helps. We already had our bye week.
Yeah.
He's got to make it to week 10 for official 9 games.
Nope, not for the NFL season. It had to
The
go
Lions
9
have to play
weeks.
9 games.
It's official after 9 weeks.
No, the Lions have to play 9 games.
We'll let the archivist
shit.
pull the film.
Lions must play 9 games for week 10.
Which will be week 10.
Hang on, sweet girl.
You see me sweating?
You should
Probably
be.
getting traded to Dallas now.
No.
Hey, what was the bet? Like, I know I might be late. You talking about a week?
Okay, so this idiot decides to tell us
Hey. There's no reason for name calling.
when you bet on Matt Stafford, there should be.
Wow.
Yeah, you deserve
so-
to get your hair cut. Enough said. Put my money on
Wow.
Wait, no. Did he say something about Matt Stafford better than Russell Wilson?
He
No,
said
no.
Matt Stafford was going to be in the
First
top
quarterback.
10 in at quarterback.
In
A
passing
top 10 quarterback
passing
Yep.
yards.
and passing
Top
yards?
Oh, really, Dave? Really,
Yeah.
I
Dave?
like it. I like it.
You can't really see it, but that's a
I
ball
was like,
picture
I'm
of Matt
staring at him. I'm like,
Stafford
what
up
is
there.
that?
It's a
It's
bald
gonna be
picture.
Dirk's future.
Oh my God.
Oh,
He cuts
A
off a
bald
little on the.
Stafford.
You know, we
He's
should put
current-
Adam's face on that.
Yeah, isn't he currently like in the 20s right now?
He's behind Baker, I believe, too.
Falling off at the wayside.
They just
But-
That's saying something.
kicking the man when he's
But at the same time, he's sitting there going, "But now they're winning."
yeah.
You know, all that does is save that idiot's job.
You're right. That's
That's all you do.
yeah. You're right.
You're
If you want Matt
congratulations.
Stafford to be top
You
10 in
get to-
passing yards, you need the Lions to be behind by a lot. He's taking
He's
L.
saving Matt Patricia's job is what he's doing. And if I want to quote Mr. Andrew about I believe what he said about Matthew Stafford or Patricia, he hated that guy with a passion. He hoped he died. I believe that's what Andrew said about him.
Damn.
I kind of feel like that's not a direct quote.
I believe
I
it
hope
is.
not.
Been a little
That's
harsh.
fucked
A
up.
little harsh.
God damn, Burrow's got
I
that.
feel there might
No
have been
big-
where is he? There he
He's
is.
there.
There
Found him.
There he is.
Where you at?
On page 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
8,
he got a word.
19?
19.
Ouch.
Well, actually 18 because Prescott's knocked in there.
Yeah,
he's
Prescott's gonna be
dropping.
gone.
Yeah,
Dropping
he's
like
gonna
a
pass
stone.
A
Prescott.
lot of these guys haven't if Brady hasn't in his
Look who's
life.
that.
Really, what's really
Who's
sad is the guy
behind,
who's
though?
under
Guys
him.
that have an
Now look
advice.
who's flat.
George, scroll back down. Scroll back down. Look who's right behind him, though.
I know.
Justin Hebert.
Herbert,
Who had less games.
who did not start the season.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
okay.
Herbert's just throwing.
So
throwing.
while Prescott comes down, Herbert's going to go up. So it's going to keep Stafford right where he's
Almost
at.
got the same amount of completions with the least amount of throws. 204 attempts for 127.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Detroit's actually found a running game is not helping Durkin at all.
Nope, totally isn't.
Yeah, the one thing they've been missing.
Yeah.
The decoder.
No, what they've been missing this year is all the losing teams that they
Who was
got
the
in
last
play.
good running back Detroit had out after Barry Sanders? The last
Java Best.
good one.
James Stewart.
Java Best.
The Olympic guy. Didn't he like run track in the Olympics or something like that? I think.
I believe
Java
you
Best.
might be right. Yeah, Java. I mean,
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
long
and I
did
was
he
watching
last
some
though?
Java Best
He had
highlights.
concussion
Preseason.
problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Concussion took him out.
Java Best would have been a special running back.
Yeah,
Stash.
he was
Man,
for the
did he
6
have some
games and 3
veterans, did he have
seasons he
some
played.
Oof. It's a shame what injuries did to him. He was
Yeah.
he would have been special.
All righty. So we get this week's debacle started.
Let's go for it.
Oh, Big Ten.
Thursday night football. Falcons at the Panthers.
Wait a minute.
Fantasy numbers galore. No defense on either side.
Who
That's the
actually
Thursday
had to
game?
look for this and not
That's
just gamble?
Thursday game.
I thought it was Dallas and Philly.
Yeah,
No,
Sunday night.
that's your Sunday night.
Sunday night.
That's your
Oh, so that's-
Sunday night special.
Oh, so that's been moved now.
No, we'll save the prison games for later. No, you got the Falcons at the Panthers up first. Start them if you got them.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
start. Give me the Sex Panthers. 50% of the time, it works every time.
I'll take the Falcons for the first 3 quarters and leave them 35 seconds left to screw it up. And then the Panthers take over. Burrich has taken the Falcons. Sean took the Panthers. Durkin said Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers. Akers.
This really was a hard one. It's really,
That's not what she said.
I mean, literally going through, looking at stats, what team is actually better? It was hard to say because Atlanta should be better, but the way Carolina has been playing the last few weeks, it's hard. It's kind of hard to not choose them right now. And then on top of that, McCaffrey does have a chance to play this game, but I'm pretty sure they're still going to sit him. So I'm still taking the Panthers.
Oh, who do you like?
Yeah, I saw the thing about McCaffrey. It's going to be great to have him back, except for the fact that I don't have him in any leagues. But I don't think he's coming back this week. I don't see any reason why they would just throw him out there suddenly and just do that. So I'm still going with Panthers.
I agree. Because, I mean, the Falcons are basically finding a way to just keep losing. Big D, what do you like?
I'm gonna go Panthers. Falcons can't win to help themselves. I'll go Panthers.
Adam?
Fuck the goddamn Falcons after last week. I'll never pick them a fucking again. Panthers all day.
Righty. Hey, Clint. Clint.
Kind of a sore spot
I jumped
there.
on the Atlanta bandwagon after they held on to a lead and picked them to win too, and they messed that up.
I got mad because I turned the damn game off. I'm like, sweet, I went undefeated this, or like I'm like undefeated in the 1:00 games. Oh, Lions scored a touchdown. I'm like, are you fucking serious? No time left.
Yeah, I heard a thing too about McCaffrey, but Mike Davis been playing good to the point where they don't need to rush McCaffrey back.
There's no reason.
Yeah, let's be honest. Atlanta probably will be up by like 14 and then blow it again. Like, I'm going to Panthers. I'm with Adam, man. I can't pick them to win another game no more. And plus, they're trying to tank for Lawrence too. I think they're trying to get rid of Matthew Stafford. I'm like, not Stafford, Matt Ryan.
All these
You're right the first time.
Who do you like?
I don't know how many times Lightning can strike the same team over and over again. I'm going to go
they're up to about 5.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice and take the Falcons.
Oh, you can have the left cot in the cellar. Doug, who would you like?
Give me the DJ Moore, Mike Davis, Teddy Bridgewater triple stack for the win.
Okay.
Now, for fantasy sure they're going to lose after all that.
You got to change that name.
I should have done that triple stack. I took out DJ Moore in the last minute, and I put in Keelan Moore, and I regretted that decision.
Keelan Moore still playing?
Keelan Cole.
Oh, Cole. Thank you.
Okay, I'm about to say.
You know what I mean.
That's a coach.
He was a player.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm with you on that one. I put in Keelan Cole also, and I was thinking maybe at least one touchdown with, 100 yards. It'd be good.
Right.
No, not 40 yards.
No. And DJ Moore in Georgia's league scored 212 points, and Cole got like 40 something. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, 40 yards with a couple of catches. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Happy because James Robinson.
I'd have been happy.
Yeah.
All righty.
Should have left that triple stack in, and
Could have put the extra sauce on it.
Special sauce.
As far as Julio Jones, anybody believing, I'll call it out there, pretender or contender?
I am here. Sorry.
And being what?
A pretender or a contender?
For trade, you mean?
Julio.
Oh, he's a
Not
contender.
what exactly are you asking, George? Because we're not getting it.
Yeah.
Julio didn't do squat for 4 weeks, and then 2 weeks he's fantastic.
Oh.
Okay.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Traded because that came up also.
no.
Is Julio a pretender or a contender?
Contender.
Julio's a contender.
He's a contender.
His job is basically to make everybody else eat, basically. That's why he don't get touchdowns.
Well, last year he had 4 good weeks.
The offense goes around him. When he's on the field, everyone else plays well. Hayden Hurst plays better when he's out there.
They do, but he's more so than a lot of players 1 play away from just being gone from a game.
Yeah.
That leg.
So are you
not
asking like
100%.
he's throwing this season, or are you saying like this is just a season, it's just not him this season?
Yeah.
No, he's just saying, does he show up or not show up?
You just show up or not show up.
Yeah,
He'll
It's
show
the
up every
Panthers.
week until he gets injured.
for this game.
For this game, it's the
I mean,
Panthers.
a legit
Oh, no,
question
but I'm
because
just
there have
saying-
been weeks where we want Julio to really play, and it's like
And
Randy Moss all over again.
Let me rephrase the question a little bit here. Is he past his prime? Is he
Yes.
is he
Thank
now
you
he
for
going
spitting
downhill
downhill.
heading down?
slide.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, he's down here.
That's
Yeah,
that's a
probably,
good
yeah.
question.
Too many injuries. Like,
How old
For
is
this
he?
game, for this
Is it a
game, he'll
Roddy
be
White?
31.
Is it a Roddy White situation? Remember, he came in, Roddy White was on his way out. Calvin Ridley comes in,
Calvin Ridley.
Julio's on his way out, and Gage just showed up too.
Comparing
That's why
Julio
I said
Jones
that.
to Roddy
Gage isn't
White
that
is
big a
sad.
threat. Yeah.
Double team all of them.
Yeah.
Julio still didn't get
passes
that
from him.
contract, right? He still didn't get the that contract extension neither, did he? They was asking for.
Nope.
Yeah,
That
he
was
might be
probably
out the door if this is his final year.
Makes it interesting, doesn't it?
He shouldn't get that big contract.
Oh, he deserves it.
No, he doesn't.
not at 31.
Not 31? Oh no,
No,
not
you don't
31.
pay. You don't pay a 31-year-old receiver that
He
much.
he deserved it at 26,
Yeah.
Right.
which
right.
he got it.
At 31, he's going to get like a two, maybe 3 year.
Somebody go splurge the bank
Somebody
on
else
him.
will pay.
Because it's
Yeah.
Julio Jones.
The names go, and we know
Now, I
which
was gonna say,
teams
does
those are.
the name really carry that much weight?
Huh?
Does the name really carry that much weight, especially with almost 2 back-to-back injury-riddled seasons?
No,
Yes, it does.
I just know for the fact the way this whole free agency thing goes, he's a big name. Somebody's going to splurge the money
Well,
on
well,
him.
Enough talent.
He'll take him over. Like,
George, why don't you ask Randy Moss, Antonio Brown, Des Bryant that?
oh, you're forgetting.
Does the name carry?
You're also forgetting Harrison for
Yeah.
the Colts,
Does the name carry weight? Of course
who
it
didn't
does.
even get signed.
Harrison,
After he
Harrison.
left the-
Oh, you talking about Marvin Harrison? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
for the Colts who
Yeah, I drew a
who
blank
tried
for
to
a second
leave
on
the
Harrison.
Colts, and they wouldn't. Nobody would even sign him.
Hey, somebody's gonna have to replace Larry Fitzgerald in Arizona.
Why? The dude's still productive.
They're still producing in Arizona.
He's gonna.
I was
what
going to
is
say,
45?
DeAndre
He's
Hopkins
gonna
and
start.
Christian Kirk can hold up the fort with no problem.
He literally just a third down guy. He's the guy that they need on the third and short. Like, he's still putting up like 6 catches a game. It's just like 6 for like 30.
What is his stats this season?
If those 6 catches are first downs, who cares?
I'm
Yeah.
making my-
Well, that's the rule. That's the rule Atlanta played by before when they
He
drafted.
still don't drop passes.
You are. It's how many catches, and he was 99 for 100 when he got drafted. 1 pass he dropped in the combine. I always
Fitzgerald?
take a receiver,
Yeah.
no matter how far it goes, as long as he's catching that ball, that means that ball's moving forward. As long as he's in front of the
Right,
quarterback.
well, that's also 8 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
On to game 2, starting on Sunday. It's going to be an interesting one. The Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. You want to talk about Jekyll and Hyde? I'd like to know what Belichick is thinking right now. I would just love to be a fly on the wall in the office trying to figure out what in the blue hell he's going to do.
This game is for the division.
Putting Tom Brady back.
Real quick.
Oh, I'm sure he does. I am sure he does. Because all this is opening up is a major Pandora's box.
Yep.
Yeah. My fault, y'all. Real quick. Larry Fitzgerald has 29 catches for 207 yards with no TDs. Ouch. Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
Most of them first downs, though.
What is he, like 38?
Most of them first downs, though. Yeah, he's 37.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna retire.
What was those numbers? How many?
He has 29 catches for 207 yards. He has no TDs.
207?
Yeah, 29 for 207.
That's
That's over 7 yards a catch.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Because
pretty
he
damn good.
He's their dink guy. He basically just like third and two, then third and three. They just look for Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
keep.
that sounds like the Patriot way.
But his niche doesn't match the salary he can command.
I was gonna say that's how many catches over how many games?
7.
How many targets?
Yeah, targets is really what matters.
Yeah.
But
He
I
probably
got
doesn't get as many targets, but that whole offense it's Kyler
It's
run,
just D-Hop.
D-Hop. That's
Yeah.
that offense.
Yeah.
Kirk's numbers are way down because
Oh, Kirk is so way down. He's so way down. I had to cut him.
Yeah.
He's that far down.
And it works for the Cardinals. The Queensberry offense works in that mode.
But he has 29 catches on 37 targets.
Right.
Okay.
So only 8 missed balls, and that's not including throwaways and shit like that, out of bounds throws.
Over
That's
7
the hard
weeks.
part because he's a target if he's throwing it out of bounds. That's what I hate about. Sometimes I hate about that.
Yeah.
Getting like
That's
4
true.
or 5.
We also got to look at you also got to look at the quarterback. Kyler Murray doesn't throw the ball that often anyway. I mean, what was it? One game he completed 19 passes
Against the
Yeah,
so if you're getting 4 or 5 targets on completing 19 passes, well, you're still receiving a quarter of the touches.
Well, I know a lot of Kyler Murray fantasy players were pissed about those stats.
You also got to look at it too, though, on that end, like he'll throw the ball 30 times, but 20 of them times he look for DeAndre Hopkins or Chase Edmonds out the backfield.
And last game he had 14 carries as a quarterback. That's just crazy. I mean,
Fitzgerald was 8 for 8 though for 62 yards against Seattle.
Yeah.
So he had a perfect stat line.
Let's say that man still has more tackles than drops.
I don't know if that's a good stat.
Oh shit!
That's a great stat. That's a great stat.
Somebody's throwing too many interceptions.
Right?
Well, that was.
But that means he ain't dropping nothing, no.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to this Patriots-Bills game.
That's a beat. Yeah.
This is ugly. This is truly ugly. Ryan took the Bills. I'm taking the Bills. Sean took the Bills. Adam, who would you like?
I'm going to circle the wagons with the Bills.
Clint.
Bills. Who's starting for the Panthers? Is it still Cam?
Yeah, it's
Panthers.
I mean,
The
Patriots.
Patriots.
Teddy Bridgewater is starting for the Panthers.
The Patriots wish they can have him right now.
As of right now, it is still Cam.
It's still Cam?
Yes.
Yeah, Bills. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to know.
Doug?
This is a game that New England should lose.
It's in Buffalo.
Uh-oh. Do we have a one?
They should lose it, but I'm going to say they're going to pull it out of their ass, but like a 1 or 2 point victory. New England.
Okay. Will probably be.
It's going to be a very low scoring game, like a 17-14, 17-15, somewhere around there.
They did struggle against the Jets.
Zolt.
Bills.
Dirk.
And if I'm the lone wolf, so be it.
Yeah. I'm driving a U-Haul van full of foldable tables to Buffalo so I can sell them to the crazy ass fans. We're gonna mollywop the Patriots.
I want to go to a Buffalo Bill tailgate so bad. My sister stays in Buffalo. I want to go to one Bill tailgate.
Yeah, Scott says Bills, they may not be 100%, but what the hell? I just lost that. That was weird. It's very interesting. That battery's been acting up a little bit lately on the tablet. Oh, sorry, Scott. I lost it. Lost the tablet.
New England is a lot more flawed.
Akers, who are you taking?
I mean, this was literally probably the second hardest game I can decide on. Because me wants to take Cam right now and let him run with it because, I mean, when's the last time we seen Cam have 2 bad games?
He just had two bad
last
games.
year.
Last year.
Last year. This
Two
year.
bad seasons.
What's about it is that
This ain't old Cam no more.
that's what I'm saying. Like, is Cam actually done now? I mean, but Cam said it too. He says, if I play one more bad game, I deserve to lose my job. And with a mentality like that, I think that's what maybe decided. I don't think he's 100% back to himself again. So I'm gonna have to take Buffalo.
I was this close from taking the Patriots until Doug spoke. Now I have to go the Bills.
Yeah.
Big D.
Do you still listen to me?
Man. Bills is almost too obvious. All they could muster was 6 field goals against the Jets. That's just sticking in my head. I'm going Patriots. I don't know why. I just am. It smells like a Patriot win.
Oh, sorry, Doug. You get.
Welcome to the dark side, D. Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah. Didn't mean to take Lone Wolf from you, Doug.
Because they struggled against Sam Mano. I don't blame if it's down in your mind.
And like
I don't trust Singletary.
We don't have Andrew Schrod's pick either. So, and he's the Patriot guru. So, you know, we got to remember that too.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took Buffalo.
Hey, he's taking the Patriots in stranger situations.
Yeah, and fun little stat. Over under is at 42.5.
Oh, it's gonna give me the under on that. Give me the way under on that one. Way under.
52 degrees and raining is what's predicted.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, definitely give me the under.
Yeah, under.
Under. Might have to start Zach Moss and Singletary.
I pulled Singletary in one of my lineups. He's on my
pull him in
bench.
all your lineups from now on.
Yeah, I can't trust him.
Zach Moss is sharing that, going to take over eventually.
I was going to say, can someone tell me who this Zach Moss is? Because everybody's like, he was supposed to be the best running back, the rookie running back this year, and haven't heard a word from him.
Well, he was injured for
I was just saying
4 weeks, and they want him to take over. Well, he gets inside, he gets the red zone targets and the goal line carries, and Singletary doesn't.
If production
you got
hurts.
Singletary, put him on your bench or trade him if you can.
My production gets hurt because Josh Allen gets all the rushing touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
that too.
Singletary in standard scoring format has been averaging like 10.5 points a week. That's nothing. You can get that from any starting running back. Pick the flavor of the week for 10 points.
Oh, because in my leagues, he somewhere between 5 and 7 points has been his forte most of the year.
Yeah.
And that's in PPR. I mean, but he doesn't get anything out of the backfield.
Again, pick the flavor of the week for that kind of production.
Yeah.
Hell, go with Boston Scott from Philly for this week if you want to replace him.
Oh, I have him starting in the lineup this week.
I got him. I got Scott starting in several. Only because of injury to Carson. Thank you very fucking much.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I just did. I just made that change in Zolt's.
Hey.
I'll take Zach Moss. He's available. But I'm starting DJ Dallas.
I saw that.
I know something. Have to, listen to
DJ
Bryce. Every
Dallas.
now and then. Yes, DJ Dallas is running back for the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah, I know about the whole.
Oh yeah,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Running backs. Yeah.
Seattle.
Homer, is Homer out too?
Yeah.
Iffy. Yeah.
Dallas is from Miami, ain't he?
So Bryce turns around and he goes, "So is DJ Dallas gonna play?" And I'm going,
"Ooh,
yes, he is." And if the kid says it, guess what usually happens?
There you go.
So I'm gonna kind of
go with DJ Dallas.
Dallas.
Hey,
His name cool.
He's 9 for 9. I'm just going by what he said.
Nine
It's
for nine?
For nine.
Nine for nine?
Going with it.
Georgie,
That's
secret
pretty good.
weapons.
Bryce is not so far. Like I said, 9 for 9. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Trap game. Titans at the Bengals. This one should be fun. Mr. Burrich has taken the Bengals and Sean has taken the Titans. And I have no idea.
Birch is going for the seller again.
Durkin, what'd you say? Who do you want?
Birch is going for the seller again. I want the Titans.
I want the Titans. Akers.
Put the sword on the field, son. Give me them Titans.
Big D.
I go Titans. Bengals defense is just beat up. They just trade Dunlap. Yeah, I go Titans.
Suds.
Titans. I got nothing for it. The Bengals just aren't going to have anything for them.
Adam.
Tennessee.
Clint.
Eric Henry didn't take a soul last week. He takes one this week. He takes two. Yeah, I'm going Tennessee.
I'm going. They traded, I don't know. Cincinnati's defense is just, I mean, if Cleveland can come back like that, anybody's going to be able to come back on it. Or, I mean, just roll over it, literally. Henry ought to have a field day in this game. Zolt.
Man, Tannehill.
Tennessee's
AJ Brown.
Tennessee's laying the wood. That Titans all the way.
Yeah, AJ Brown is like, it's nice to see that he's finally.
Oh yeah, he's healthy. He is healthy.
Yeah, it's nice to see a healthy receiver. Doug.
As much as I would love to pick Cincinnati, I can't, so I'm going to go Tennessee.
Not after last week, right?
As long as T. Higgins gives me some good numbers, I'm happy.
He will.
T. Higgins last week.
Titans secondary isn't that strong. The corners are not very good.
Yeah, I think the Titans win this one just because they can control the clock.
Yeah. It'll be the Henry show, and then controlling the clock from there.
Next up, the Raiders at the Cleveland Browns.
Sneaky good matchup.
Change my mind.
It's a 1 o'clock game.
We've got Burrich going with the Browns. Sean took the Raiders. Did Burrich say that they were wearing the orange pants this week again?
I've heard that, but I don't know for sure. I hope they are. That's their best uniform.
I was going to say, because whenever they do, they win.
So can we wait till like early Sunday morning to find out, and then we change our pick if need be?
All right, Doug, try to change your mind.
Oh, there it is.
Never underestimate a Raider fan born in November. I'm taking the Raiders all the way.
I mean, they don't have Tim Brown, Rod Woodson, or Rich Gannon, so I'm gonna have to go against them.
No, but they got Nelson Aguilar.
Who?
I fuck up on names. Sorry.
Pull the suds.
Aragorn. Nelson Aragorn.
Whatever.
Aragorn.
Henry Ruggs. Yeah,
Aguilar.
Darren Waller. Josh Jacobs. I'm sorry. The Cleveland can't.
Bend the wheel to see which Mayfield shows up.
Right.
I don't think Cleveland could cover everybody.
Well, here's the thing.
All they gotta do is cover. Well, I'm more worried about Ruggs because Sandejo sucks at safety, and I see him. That's what scares me, not Aguilar.
Interesting.
Ward on Aguilar.
They're going to concentrate. They're going to concentrate on Ruggs, and Aguilar is going to get touches.
No,
No, I think
They're
one's gonna
both
shadow
gonna be the deep
Aguilar.
men.
And he's gonna blow by Sendejo like Sendejo was in concrete. God, he sucks. That's what scares me.
Scott says, let's spin the wheel to see which Mayfield shows up, but he'll still take the Browns. Clint. Who do you
I'm going Browns.
Clint's
I'm looking forward to seeing Hollywood Higgins, man.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Adam.
As much as I don't want to, I'm taking the Raiders because it seems like I seem to do better with the
Take
Browns seem
that
to win.
background off.
Well, I'm saying because just for the fact that anytime I pick against them, we win. So let's keep it going. All right?
I was going to say, I'm actually looking forward to a little bit more of Donovan Peoples-Jones, which, by the way, Adam, we might have to renegotiate the cost of that card.
Oh, here we go. Nope, it's in my possession. We're done now. Transaction is sold, my friend. No refunds.
Man, I know Adam is looking like, if People Jones shows out for the Browns, all y'all Browns, Ohio State fans, y'all got to eat it.
I'm sorry. Once you put on the orange, there's no more.
Oh, tell Adam, I gave that man credit last week. I told him, I was like, hey.
The thing that
Put
pissed
on
me
the
off,
orange and brown, you cleanse of your sins and from the school up north. It's okay.
I had one friend that I got into an argument with because when the Browns drafted him, tried to say he was an overrated 6th round pick. I said, are you out of your flipping mind? How do you say a kid's overrated and he's in the 6th round?
Yeah.
Like,
He ain't had no quarterbacks at Michigan.
all he's got to do is be a good special teams player, and he's worth a 6th round pick.
Right.
He returned kicks.
All you gotta do is he catches that touchdown on Sunday. Who's the first person to message me? All right, I'll eat the crow. I said that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, we know that he was a good receiver. We
was happy when they took People Jones. We was like, oh, we got us a steal.
That's why everybody is saying, well, the Browns need another receiver. No, we've got plenty. God knows we have the largest wide receiver squad.
There's a fan out there somewhere that I was talking to, and he was saying about DPJ. I said, if he wants to be on the starting team, he better show up this week. And I'm stating this now that if he wants to, he's going to show up this week. And I think he's going to get at least another touchdown out of this possession. One of the true fact statements that I've seen is that Mayfield with OBJ on the field, his quarterback rating is 79%. With OBJ off the field, he's 107.
Yep.
So guess who's not going to be on the field this week? So let's see if the rating is actually going to state the truth.
Well, and they brought this up on the 4-letter radio network here in town this morning, and they stated the same thing. They said after a certain individual went off to the locker room, Baker Mayfield was throwing dimes like Oprah. You get a pass, and you get a pass, and you get a pass.
Because he wasn't walking on eggshells.
No, it was because somebody didn't have to turn around and keep his diva happy.
That's what
like I said, walking on eggshells.
Would you say diva, or would you more consider that maybe OBJ was more of a bully?
Both.
Correct.
Bully.
I think he was intimidating. Yeah.
Bully.
I think a diva and a bully are almost the same thing.
Well, no.
No.
Never been. I'm not going to say that he's not a top receiver because he is. I am not on that bandwagon to say that when he came to Cleveland, I was happy because it pulls pressure off of Jarvis.
Right.
Now that we have a tight end, we have two. But now that we have a tight end and we have Jarvis, and then Higgins is starting to show up, and now DPJ is coming.
He still got Hunt on the backfield.
Who are you double covering? That's the only question that's going to happen right now. You're double covering them. Who's going to cover Hunt? That's all I got to say.
Well, no, that's just it. This should totally open up the offense.
Yep.
I mean, Clint even said it. What do you do now? Now you're not going to get anything to try to trade for OBJ. You're not going to get nothing because he's tore that.
Yeah, I think you wait. You will have to wait till the offseason to try to get something. They talking about like, wow, this is a career altering injury for OBJ.
How many people wanted him when he was a Giant?
Suds, who do you like?
I always bet against Cleveland and Detroit, so it's a winning situation for me usually. So I go with the Raiders.
Last week you took Cleveland, so you took Cleveland last week.
I know, but this week not.
All right, I'm just stating some facts. Is that you took Cleveland last?
Who did they beat?
Cincinnati.
That's why.
Themselves.
Either way, if you think about it, they're both in Ohio. So either way, I was betting against an Ohio team.
Akers, who would you like?
Well, since you can't change my mind, and I told you that boy still wake up feeling dangerous every day.
Okay, Brownies it is. Big D, do I really have to ask you?
No, not really. No.
All right. So,
I'm gonna go Browns.
Holy
Durkin.
You guys are putting way too much stock in DPJ. Michigan fans watch this guy for 3 years. He never lived up to the hype. Calm down. It's been
He didn't have a fucking
That's your
quarterback.
quarterback.
Bro.
Stop that, man. It's your quarterback.
Alan Keller could have been a better quarterback than Jay Patterson.
I could have been a better quarterback
I
than
was
Jay
going to
Patterson.
say, Adam here is a big Michigan fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam's been watching the games. Adam's the Michigan guy here. Yes, he's got the Browns background, but don't let him fool you. He is a true blue Michigan.
He will let us know.
And he will let us know every day more than you.
I'm on the scoop with him Friday.
Yeah.
I know.
And no, you're still not getting your autograph picture the way you want it signed. Neither. It's not happening.
Oh, man.
Give me the Raiders all day. All day, every day.
Raiders. Okay. That's it. That's it.
1 degrees, that hurricane rain.
All right.
Good hoping for the day off tomorrow.
Here's an interesting thought on this game. Starting wise, are you starting Carr?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yes. You start Carr. That defense is horrible.
You're going to go off for over 400 yards.
Hang on.
Pull up those passing yards.
So we're gonna hang on. So we're looking at a shootout.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's eating except for whoever war's taken. They're getting shut down. Like
as long as 23 is on the field for the Browns, they have no choice but to have a shootout because they can't stop. He can't stop.
He can't stop nobody.
Oh, you got a number for me?
Over under is 51.5.
Over.
I'm going over.
That's low.
Over.
Last time they played was 45-42.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was done by almost one team. Okay. Wow. What's the
And
spread?
the spread was Browns 2.5.
Ooh.
Wow.
Huh.
Not even a field goal.
Or are they playing
In Cleveland.
Cleveland?
So,
Yeah, they're
so you
in
get that
Cleveland,
3-point swing.
and it's
Well, you're supposed to get almost a touchdown, aren't you, for a home game?
3.
what
No,
the
it's a field goal.
The weather is going to be squadouche. It is going to be ugly and nasty.
51 with the hurricane rain.
That
Yep.
definitely helps the Browns out there with the running game.
Well, you got Josh Jacobs on the other side then.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
needs
but
to
the
do
Browns
something
been
this
good against the run.
Yeah, I
Though.
was going to say the Browns-
Questionable.
You can't run on the Browns, though.
right
What's the weather
And
supposed
the
to be on
Browns' run
Saturday?
defense is actually tough.
on Saturday.
Much better than for a second.
Saturday, guys.
We're expecting the wet weather the whole weekend. We're getting the hurricane all weekend.
Fuck.
Wind
I got my
gusts of over
son's
40
last
miles an hour.
football game and Halloween on that damn day.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be depending on how that hurricane travels up north. Depending
Yeah,
on
it's-
when that rain's gonna last.
It's supposed to be nasty.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna
like
freeze my
almost
ass
every
off.
Well, I was
Halloween
gonna say that's them, those suds. I pull up mine and it says
You know what,
47
that's
and
true.
sunny
They
on
got-
Saturday.
Yeah, Michigan, you guys are fine. Yeah,
That's true. That I was saying, I was sitting and thinking about that. It may not reach you.
yeah. You guys.
I hope not, for the love of
Right.
God. Listen, every game my son has had, their last game of the season, has been a fucking disaster when it comes down to hurricanes.
But they
Like, dude, I've had snowstorms.
Yeah.
I've had like rain coming in sideways. It's just been just nasty. It never goes well for them either. Dude, last year I called the cops on a fucking parent last year during the middle of the game. And I do mean the middle. It was halftime. When a freaking parent comes running on the field and assaults the head coach.
That sounds like a post-pick show or a topic. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a story for after the picks. I like it.
Next up, talk about where you need to call the cops at halftime.
Oh no.
The Colts are at the Lions.
Oh, I thought you were going a different direction.
So I, as much as I wanted to, but it just didn't coincide right. Sorry. The Colts at the Lions.
I do have a coin.
It's somebody get the randomizer because I don't know. I have no idea.
Just start with Durkin. Just get it over with.
Start with. Well, we know where he's going to go.
I'm gonna stick with the Lions here on this one. I know I may not lone wolf it. I think Durkin automatically goes with the Lions.
You think? Do you really got to think that?
Hey, I don't know. The man is in a hospital bed. He's got some.
He might be making the right picks this week. I'm just saying.
Did they pump him with the right drugs to get his mind straight? Let's see.
It's all kicking in, guys. So,
it's, like I said, anything's possible. So, Mr. Durkin, who would you
pull
like?
down the field, charging team. It will not yield.
Okay.
The Lions.
All right.
Wow. Was that a poem?
No, that's the fight song.
That's the fight song.
That's the actual fight song.
Push the little
they got a
button
fight
next
song.
to you. You obviously need more medication.
Wow, they got a fight song.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, Washington had one too, and now they have to.
The football team.
Yeah.
That's what I said. How do you
They
change
actually
the
have-
motto of the football
They
team?
need to change their logo. It look like a damn coloring book. Okay, that's what their
No,
logo
they
is.
stole the University of Minnesota's logo and flipped it upside down.
Yeah, it's Dan Snyder. It don't surprise me.
Yeah.
Man, it's Albert Hainsworth $200.
How about them Golden Gophers?
Zolt, who do you like?
I think the Colts actually take this. It's going to be a little hiccup bump in the road, and then Lions come back and probably take 3 in a row after.
Phillip Rivers
I-
actually wins a game.
This is the closest I came to picking them, Dave.
Yeah.
I kind of have a feeling about that too, but I don't know.
Sucker.
Phillip Rivers sucks.
Doug?
A gun to the head, please.
Okay.
No, that was the last game. Browns and Raiders.
Lions and the squeaker.
Suds. Never mind.
Come on, man.
Never mind. Big D.
Then never mind.
I don't know. I don't trust Matt
It's
Patricia.
just like, I don't want to. Hey, you can always call for a tie. We almost had that on. Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I'll go Lions and yeah.
And hope.
I don't know. I like DeAndre Swift a lot. Colts defense is tough. Matt Patricia still's not using Swift right, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go Lions.
Griffith says, I don't know with this game. The Lions fan in me thinks they can win, but logic says Indy will find a way to win. He says he's thinking Indy. Adam.
Well, it's one of those things like I was sitting here, I was like, I'm going to go Lions, and then fucking goddamn, Demon took them. So I'm like debating. Now I'm questioning, do I want to take? But I'm going to stick with the Lions. It gets my better judgment, even though his name says don't listen to him. But
I love how everybody's picking on me, saying, "Oh, because what Demon picked, because what Demon picked." I love it.
Oh my god,
dude! It's in your name for the second week in a row.
Change your name to my team is worse.
Right.
Oh
I will in a
god,
second.
this is a tough one.
They come in for a charge.
It is a tough one. There's
Who at home?
Lions.
are at home. But they're both indoor turf teams.
No. God, I trust Matthew Stafford before I trust Phillip Rivers this year.
All right.
Rivers been horrible for me. So yeah, I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with Babytron.
Okay.
Just because Babytron. That's it.
Acres?
This is my logic. We gotta like answer here.
So
Oh,
you
just
don't
pick a
have,
team and
you don't
shut
have
up.
any logic on this one. Okay.
4 points. Who's got the better quarterback?
Oh Jesus!
Really?
Oh,
You're
boy.
going to start that crap again?
Yeah,
Leave the
we're
kid
Oh
alone.
my God!
Leave the kid alone. He's drugged up, all right?
Not Akers.
Do you take JT or you take Swift?
Huh? Oh, the running back.
Jonathan Taylor.
I'd say Taylor. over Swift, I
Someone
think.
tell me when that guy shows up. Hold that thought.
Go to
Oh,
your
we're
room,
having,
mister.
we're having multiple conversations now.
I asked George the other day. I said, "When's Jonathan Taylor going to show up?" I mean, I have not seen.
Against the Lions.
So this is literally what
Everybody shows up against the Lions. Come
And
on.
then we got the receiving section. What do we got in the Colts?
Marcus Johnson. You've got
T.Y.
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 Don't
Yeah,
say
that's really
T.Y.
count. He's
No,
just
Ty
there.
don't count. Oh, Ali Cox, I
Zach
guess.
Pascal and Trey
Bears.
Burton's the tight end that Philip likes in the last couple games. So
And see, this is what I was looking at. I'm like, all right, Stafford's got Higgins. He's got Galladay. I mean, he's swinging out with Swift on the right-hand side. And I'm like, I really think this is going to be a strong battle. And once I think Stafford's going to end up pulling this off. This was actually the hardest.
You got him in a sleeper.
So, I mean, this is what I pieced it out to. And I went by defense. I'm going, nope, not even going to try that boat. Fuck it.
Not by defense.
Look, literally going by the schedule, the Colts have won, beating the Jets, beating Cincy, losing to the Browns, and who was their third win again?
Vikings.
They beat Cincinnati, didn't they?
Yeah, that's
They
what
beat
it said.
Cincinnati.
The Jets, the Vikings, and Cincy are their 3 wins. Those 3 are the 3 worst teams in the AFC side.
Okay.
So should
And the
we-
Lions have lost to the Falcons. Who are their wins against? The Falcons,
The Falcons,
They beat Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, who had half their team injury.
Another third team.
and the
We're trying to
Hey, you're
figure
the
it
Lions
out.
guy? You're supposed to know these things.
He's
The Lions.
we got issues tonight.
Yeah.
Which
Get
was
the
funny
pass.
because by the Lions
They
win,
lost.
they're also the lowest 3 on the other
He's probably
side.
on a little bit of Demerol and morphine now.
Yeah, he's fine.
The Cardinals.
Yes.
that's right. The Cardinals.
That's right. They beat the
are-
Cardinals.
And that right
Cardinals?
there literally is how I decided this choice because the Cardinals is actually the strongest team out of all those teams.
Can you? On the other hand,
He gave the
Murray
Saints the
did.
game too.
Murray threw 4 interceptions and didn't he throw 3 interceptions in the first
Hey.
half where they didn't even. He wasn't even near one of his own wide receivers. He just threw it straight to the Lions.
And they only
Like Al
lost
Davis
to the
says,
Bears-
win, baby, win.
and they only lost to the Bears by 4.
What's that?
They only lost to the Bears by 4. They lost to the Saints by 6.
And they barely beat the
Like I said,
Falcons.
the teams they lost to were strong
And better team.
teams, but they barely lost to them.
Should have beat the Bears.
Yeah, they should have beat
Well,
the
that's why I
Bears.
said the
But they
Yeah,
did.
Well, they should beat New Orleans
But they
too.
That's true. That's 100% true.
what do you say?
They should have beat New Orleans too.
Yes, they should have.
But they should have lost to the Falcons.
You know, isn't it kind of funny that we all give Dirk and shit? You throw a hospital gown on him, and now we have a little bit of sympathy for him.
No, we don't have sympathy.
Sympathy for the devil? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I just don't
that's
want
a
to
pretty
put that
strong
camera
word.
anymore.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Nice
There's
and this show do not mix.
We're
Once in a
just
while.
hoping that he keeps the
Dancing with
camera
the
up that
stars.
high.
Dancing with the stars. Really?
I know. I saw that, Colleen. Colleen, welcome to the party. Next
We
up,
can break your Dancing with the Stars.
yeah, next up, the Vikings at the Packers. Does anybody want Minnesota? And especially with the weird
Minnesota wants
rumor about Thielen being traded to the Browns.
I saw that rumor.
We'll see what that is.
I'm like, what the? Who
I ain't
came
buying
up
that
with
shit.
that?
There's always a ton of rumors, and then nothing happens at the NFL trade deadline.
Second and a fourth
Usually
for
fizzles.
Thielen. No, that's not going to happen.
Well, hey, this is Cleveland.
I take
Hello.
Adam Thielen.
No, Minnesota
This
won't accept
is
it.
Cleveland,
Minnesota's going to want a first rounder.
Oh yeah, they is because they lost Diggs. What they trade Diggs for? But Diggs was unhappy though.
Why would they want Cleveland's first rounder? It's not going to be high.
Well,
That's
let's
why
hope it's not high, but
If
Yo,
that
man,
trade-
I don't know
Diggs
about
not
that.
going to be high,
Cleveland's not
or
high,
who they
bullshit.
pick is going to be high.
Either way.
Why Diggs was unhappy.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I don't see Minnesota going for a fire sale. I don't see
no
that.
reason to.
No reason.
There's no,
They
exactly.
are.
You pay Kirk Cousins all that money, so apparently you think y'all can win now.
And their
Well,
offense is
dude.
fine. They
They
need to
want
go
him
fix
out.
their defense. That's what they need.
Yeah, I was gonna say offensively, I think they're solid there. And like D said, it's the defense. They need
They
a
can't
lot
hold a
of
lead.
defense.
They can't
What,
stop nobody.
What is the chances though? Like, and I know they said a second and a fourth for Thielen, but what is it? What would it take to get that safety? One of the safeties from them, probably a fourth.
Yeah, Anthony Harris be nice to grab.
I want
Reed
Denver.
Harrison Smith.
I want Simmons. I want Simmons. Simmons. From Denver.
Yeah.
The beast too. I'll take anybody over Sadejo right now. Anybody.
You're my mama.
And that, like I said,
Hell,
that's
if your mama could cover people and don't get beat deep,
Damn.
have a trial. Because this dude is bad.
All right, boys, I gotta get off here.
That's
You guys
messed
have a
up.
good night. Hope you
All
feel
right,
better, Dirk.
All right, Dave.
I said
All right,
I am
Dave.
you my picks, George, so you should have
Yep,
them.
I've got them. Thank
But
you.
anyway, I had to get off early. So
Appreciate
take care,
it.
fellas.
Appreciate you popping in as always. Thank you.
I mean, when would we have thought Chicago is winning this division?
It's not over yet.
We know it's not over yet, but I'm just saying at this point,
Chicago's not winning this division. Come on.
How
It's
dare
gonna be
y'all
Green
put the
Bay.
disrespect on AA Ron? Shame.
just give it one time.
It's Green Bay's
Dang.
division.
And
Wait
it's
till the
over.
second. Wait till the second half of the season, and Chicago's going to fall.
Yeah,
I mean,
Big
they're
Blue
already
Blue's only
starting
been
to
carrying
fall
for so
now.
long.
Correct. I believe that too. I believe that too, Doug.
Yeah, their defense has really been their lightning rod so
This
far.
division is just like a freaking circle right now. It's like there's Detroit climbing that wheel. I'm like, and then Green Bay is losing stupid games.
They lost a game.
Yeah, a game.
What?
A game
Again,
to Tampa Bay, who has the number 3 ranked defense in the NFL.
Oh, and not to mention now Gronkowski's woken up.
They're like the Miami Heat of the NFL. Back when they had LeBron, and they've created a super team in Tampa Bay. Who the fuck ain't gonna lose to them?
of the Saints.
Jesus Christ, dude, they got a monster team over there in Tampa Bay.
They do.
Let's not crown their butts yet.
Nope.
We
There's
ain't
only one
crowning
football.
their butts yet.
They
Remember,
still got Dinkin'
Gronk
Dunk
doesn't
Town.
always last every season.
Just let me flip this over here. Lost to the Saints by 10. You beat Carolina Panthers. You beat the Broncos. You beat the Chargers. You barely got by the Bear. And emphasis on that pun. And then you took it to Green Bay, who has no safeties or corners. So you then took on Vegas. You've got the Giants, who are horrible. Now you got the Saints again in New Orleans. The Panthers, you've already whooped. The Rams, you'll whoop. Your next big tough game is
That's their test right there.
They got a cakewalk schedule, but we're still can't crown anybody squad.
So does Detroit.
I mean, you got a week back. You got a week
back half.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah.
Once you're into that playoff stretch, don't crown anybody.
Hang on. Oh, sorry, George. I wanted to take a look at that real quick,
Go ahead.
if you don't mind. Weeks 14, 15, and 16.
Oof.
Minnesota, Atlanta, Detroit. I wonder why I traded for Tom Brady.
Then you go right back to Atlanta.
Damn it, Atlanta's going to win one of those games, okay? They're going to hear that 28-3.
Well, Atlanta can win week 17. I really don't give a damn.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's going to be resting a couple of players, so yeah, that's going to be the win game.
Hey, remember, only one bye week. One team gets the bye.
It's gonna be Tampa Bay.
All right, the Bears got the Saints next, then the Titans,
Ouch.
then the Vikings, then the Packers, Lions, Texans, Vikings, Jacksonville, and end with Green Bay.
Medium.
Look at this. Jacksonville, a challenging team. Go back up.
Sounds weird when you say it.
Houston Texans, a challenging team.
In December at Soldier Field?
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
No.
It's
going to be a ground game. That game is going to rely on the ground, and Texans just don't have it on the ground. Sorry.
No.
You realize that Jacksonville and Houston combined have as many wins as the Lions, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 wins. You just called them a challenging team.
Yeah,
they got 2 wins combined.
You're not able to walk over.
What challenge is that?
Like, you're not walking out of there just with a guaranteed win.
Jacksonville has half their team.
Only if it's the Jets.
Jacksonville had what, 11 of their players out?
Yeah.
Jesus, they the COVID team of 2020 behind the Titans. I think Chris Thomas got put on the COVID list. That's another one.
If I played for Jacksonville, I'd say I had the COVID. Sit my ass out for 2 weeks.
What was it? Raquel Armstead or whatever the hell is
only twice.
Yeah.
Well, Zolt and I we had a quick conversation about that, is because he has had issues in the past, health issues in the past too. So that's why it stinks that a player with that talent you just happen to run into a
brick wall.
That guy was one of the guys. Remember at the very beginning of this when I said some people should automatically sit your ass at home because you don't need to be out there. He's one of them. He's one of them who, if he would have said at the beginning of the year, "Hey, I can't do this. I got health issues," I say, "Dude, peace out, bye," because he was one who should never have been out there in the first place. You know, he's one of those. Hey, I just beat cancer. You know, okay, sit your ass at home. You deserve it. You don't need to be out there risking your life. He is one of those dudes. I mean, he put himself in this. He rolled the dice, and he
right. Well, that's just it. We've said before the season even started, who's gonna bow out?
He should have.
And who shouldn't.
Yep.
But I mean, Connor had cancer. He's playing.
I'm not saying. All I'm saying is that if there was people that I
brought that
would
up,
have said,
that's why I'm mentioning it.
Yeah, Connor was one of the
That's why I'm mentioning it.
If Connor would have said, "I'm not playing this year because of X," I say more power to you. Sit your ass at home and collect your money. You shouldn't play. If you battle cancer, you got no business out there right now. Your health is more important. You can sit home.
Wait a minute. He beat it, which means he doesn't have it anymore. Why would he sit it?
Because there's always a chance
that risk. He's now in a high risk.
You have health.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong. He has a clean bill of health. Why would he stay at home when he has a job? He loves his job. He's going to go do his job. Why are you saying because he beat it, he's got a clean pass? There's nothing wrong.
Because the reason why I'm saying he has, if he chooses to sit out.
But
the dude's excuse is, listen, I've had cancer. My immune system may not be as high as everybody else's to fight off something like this, so I don't want to put myself at risk. I'm not saying whether he should or shouldn't. I'm saying if he decided to, he's an acceptable one to say, hey, dude, I'm out. I'm saying if he chooses to use that as an excuse to not to play, I can respect that. So many people have.
So you're saying
cancer,
that right now, anybody with any underlying health condition shouldn't be able to play right now.
Well, I'm saying if you've had severe health concerns recently, and you don't want to roll the dice because your immune system might not be up to par, and you don't want to risk putting yourself putting yourself at risk, and I can understand, and I say go ahead and sit down. If I have no health problems, if I have no issues, and I say I don't want to play, I have a problem with that. But if you can say this is the reasons I have, this is the diseases that I've contracted or I've had in the past recently, I don't feel that I should be playing right now because I don't want to roll that dice. My immune system may not be as far. Also, COVID has a tendency to attack the body at the weakest levels. So people that have certain kinds of diseases are likely to bring it on, or your health is going to deteriorate at a greater rate based upon the fact that your body has weaknesses. So if you choose to, I'm not saying whether or not he should or shouldn't. I'm saying if you have a health issue, a severe health issue, and that's the excuse you want to use, more power to you. Sit your ass at home. Connor would be a good example of he's choosing to play, fantastic. But if he chose not to, I completely understand. I wouldn't want to. I'd be hard pressed to play myself.
Well, obviously, we covered this ground months and months ago. We had this discussion. I repeat what I said then. I don't think you even need an underlying health condition. You wanted to sit out, sit out. I'm not going to think any less.
I think of less because you're collecting a huge paycheck that nobody else has.
I mean, you're collecting the same check as anybody else that sits out.
Correct.
They had that mechanism figured out.
Do they have a deadline for people that like if you want
to
opt out?
Yes, they did.
They're not getting paid their big bucks.
Right.
Big bucks to me for sure.
Well, that's to you.
Right. I don't get that option.
I don't get for the record, it's big bucks to me.
My boss didn't say, hey, you know what? If you choose to, you can sit at home. Here's $50,000. But anyways.
Now, like I said,
what was that guy's first? Is it Armstead? Armstead?
Raquel.
Armstead. And he had a groin injury after coming back from the COVID list. He suffered the groin injury, and then now, like I said, now he's unfortunately back on the COVID reserve list. Here's the other kicker to that. Just because you're on the COVID reserve list does not mean that you tested positive for COVID.
Right.
It means that you were on a possible trace of somebody with it. Okay.
Right. But I assume.
Yeah, but he's been in hospital twice because of it.
Right. But I'm assuming, are you pointing at his first stint on the list as he was just near somebody? Because the second one is the one that's caused him to just be cut for the year. Not cut, you know what I mean? Go on IR for the year.
Because he's been in the hospital twice for it.
Right.
With severe complications.
Right.
First time was iffy. He was near somebody. The second time, he's contracted it and has got the full blown. He's getting the
Yeah.
he's getting the whole 99-cent tour with this.
Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Dropping water bottles here. No, and apparently, like we said, though, too, is protocols not being followed then as well. You know, somebody's got to police himself a lot better. But I mean, the guy, it's not like, you know, you're not going to sit there and try to continue to play, you know, the game that, you know, you don't have to be sitting for, you know. And I lost my screen again. All right. Well, that was an interesting Jaguars discussion that we fell into. Oh, Jesus.
Now, where are we at?
we're at the phone-in game. I think Pat Mahomes can literally play this one from the bench with his PS4 controller.
This is the one where I thought you were going to when you said call the cops at halftime.
Halftime, yes. I wanted to get there quicker, but yeah. No, this is one where I think the Jets are going to be looking for their way out of Kansas City as quickly as they're getting into Kansas City.
It was just reported that the Jets all came down with COVID.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
They all tested positive.
See that?
And they just said they don't want to play the game.
You know,
they can just go ahead and give it to them.
Yeah,
I was gonna say they're just
making
gonna
fun of that. You're making fun of that, but guess what? We said that crap may happen.
Yeah. Well,
we may say this with tongue in cheek, but you know,
you leave that to Mono. You leave that to Sam Mono with the tongue in cheek. You leave that to him.
So, George, go ahead and do your thing. When we get the fix in, I got some numbers here.
Go right ahead, because I know this.
I was going to say, anybody taking Jets?
Yeah.
No.
Akers.
Come on, Mark, dummy.
Akers?
Come on, big dummy.
He's muted.
He's muted himself.
No, he's there. He's there.
Take him. Do it.
You might take the Jets. I take the Jets to lose by 30.
Is that in the first quarter or the first 5 minutes?
I've ever made. I'm just saying.
Is that in the first quarter or the first 5 minutes, Clint?
I say 8 minutes left in the first quarter. They down 24-0.
Wow.
I would say they score a touchdown.
No.
Bold ass prediction, Cotton.
I don't know. I'd love to see what the.
It's not Miami.
Yeah, I got it for you.
I know you got some numbers. Let's hear them, because this is gonna be good.
Okay. First off, a surprising one. The over/under is 49.
What?
Yeah.
Well, because
They're benching Mahomes in the third quarter.
And because it's 49-0.
Yes.
That's why.
Hang on.
45 to 5.
Wait a second. Are you sure there isn't an H next to that number?
No.
There's an H next to the number. You know that's the halftime.
No.
score, right?
No. Over/under is 49. But here's the fun part. So if you take that into account, the spread is Chiefs by 19.5.
That's it.
That's just for the coin toss.
It's a spread, man. You don't. That's basically 20. You don't see a spread of 20.
Not in the NFL.
If you really think about it, you get up by 35 points in the third quarter, you're probably benching all your players.
Yeah.
So your Henny is going to be in the game by the third quarter.
And then
revenge game for Bell too.
Then the last one, which money line of negative 2,000, which means you have to bet $100 to win
$5.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Ouch.
At $100 to win $5.
Yes.
And that's the Jet season, people.
So you bet 100, you win 105.
Exactly. Yes, you come home with 105.
Don't bet on the game because
What, $105? How? I bet on the Jets.
No, the Jets. If you want to bet on the Jets and you hit, that's your $100 then becomes 1,150. Yeah. But don't bet on the Jets. And don't bet at all. This
Survivor
is
pick.
entertainment.
Are you sure?
The Jets were okay. So
Isn't that 10,500?
The Chiefs are -2. The Chiefs are -2,000. The Jets are +1,150.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny too.
It's Vegas, man. They do crap like that.
They're talking about the Rams Bears game.
Yeah.
And it said a dude on FanDuel was up there. He had like the $1 million won. Then they had a play, I guess, where Jared Goff lost 3 yards. They said it was a lost 3 yards, but they called it a sack. Then said he lost 3 yards on a run. He went from $1 million to like 16th place and only walked away with $3,000.
I saw that.
Like, oh, that sucks.
I heard
lost $1 million.
There was somebody who was playing daily fantasy who, due to a stat correction after the games were done, lost over $900,000 in a tournament.
Ouch.
And they wonder why motherfuckers go into places and shoot people up.
Yeah.
That would.
You go to court, you explain that in court, and you say, "This is why I shot these people," and they go, and you put the right jury up there, they could go, "I understand."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. Yeah. It's not the two
jury's
NFL players
the jury's
from.
gonna be, "You're innocent. Thank you for doing that."
No, what you do is plead temporary insanity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plead temporary insanity. Then you get up on that stand and you explain to them, "I just lost $900,000 to some fucking schmuck, like, and took away a fucking sack, and I lost $900,000. Is there anybody up there who doesn't shoot somebody?"
Crime of passion, sir.
I can understand. You have to sit there as a juror saying to yourself, "Yeah,
Makes sense.
I probably would have lost my fucking mind."
Did you see that? He said that Scott Sanders says that spread is lower than the U of M and MSU game.
Not the spread I saw, but that was a couple days ago.
Listen, y'all talk about the weather. You never know what's going to go flying at that game.
True.
You could have a hurricane. Ain't
True.
nobody going to be able to run the ball.
Actually,
What
Kansas
happened
City-
last time?
Actually, Kansas City has already had snow. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we're talking the Michigan
That
Michigan
didn't
State game.
slow
I'm
down.
saying, you never know. Somebody might miss a punt.
It
No?
happens.
Oh.
It does. It
Or
tends
get
to happen.
returned.
Huh?
I
So-
remember that.
What was it, a couple years ago where there was a hurricane and nobody could throw the ball? So
Right.
Michigan was supposed to just beat the living crap out of them, and they ended up losing because they couldn't see. The wide
right,
receivers
next.
couldn't put the ball.
Love it when the Sparty riles up the Wolverines. Next game, Tua's debut.
Oh, here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and
Do you
Sud's
got
not-
something pink with this cut? Do you got something that's pink that goes with this game?
Sorry?
You got something pink that goes with this game?
Maybe.
Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn mosaic. Let's just go on with our picks.
Thinking
I wasn't.
he's doing like a thing of Starkist tuna or something.
Nice.
No, he's got a fucking Tua debuts fucking mosaic.
Tua debut.
Your debut.
Debut. We ain't got no stinking debut. We got the real deal.
Same difference.
Mm.
Nah, it's just about 100 more.
It's only $300. That's okay. 300. Auctioning up.
And yeah, when do you sell? When are you selling this item?
In about 9 days.
9 days. You should have done it before he played this week, to
Rams
be
at the
honest with you.
Dolphins. Well, we were thinking about that
You
too.
should do it Saturday. I recommend it
Yeah.
because you don't know what's going to happen. He gets his ass whooped. That $300 goes down to $25.
Herbert's been getting his ass whooped. Burrow's been getting his ass whooped. And guess what? The cards have been going up.
George,
Oh,
if that hip pops out,
I know.
19. 1995.
Hey,
Just saying.
And that's why we still have this one with Herbie. So we're
Now is the time. This is the time to sell that one now because his stock is going way up right now.
No,
hold on to that too long.
We're gonna hold on for another 9 days. His stock will go up even more. It's due for a boost, and she's gonna boost in 4 days. So we'll find out what the new boost is. So we do have Tua's debut. The Rams are at the Dolphins. So it's in Miami. Mr. Burridge says he's taking the Rams. Sean says he's taking the Rams. I have gone out on that limb and I say it's Tua's debut. Tua's gonna come out and kick ass.
Damn it.
So, yep, I bursted your bubble, Sudsy.
Yep, I was hoping for a lone wolf on it.
No. So I'm assuming you are on the Tua deal too.
Listen, I got the jersey. I gotta go with them this time. He might get his ass whipped, but I gotta at least give him the respect to give him the first game. Then I'll see what he can do.
Doug?
Give me Tua.
Wow.
Zolt?
I'm going to go with the Rams. It's going to be a fairly close game, though, like 3 or 4 points.
Durkin?
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Akers?
Cam.
Is he playing?
No.
Okay.
Can you tell when he does?
Just checking. Just checking because I got that damn autograph rookie card waiting to be used as some toilet paper.
Gotta get the gum off the desk first.
Adam.
It's the only thing he can run through.
Give me the Rams.
Clint.
You're right. This is Tua's debut. And you know what Tua's gonna be saying? I see 2 9-9s. That's Aaron Donald. He's gonna Tua with 2 sacks.
Well, you can have 2 sacks, but you know
Still gonna lose by 22. It's gonna be a lot of 2s in this game.
Zolt, give me some numbers. Give me some numbers.
Oh, all right, hang
I
on,
smell
hang
a
on.
new bet. I'm feeling like Suds all of a sudden.
No, I'm talking shit. Hell no, they ain't about to lose by 22.
Hey, listen, motherfucker. Stay out of my yell. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Suds, I like this feeling. I'm like, oh, this is the.
It's gonna be a close game.
I like this. Suds,
You think to yourself, oh, I got a sucker on the line every time. Look, my sucker is in my left-hand corner, and he's laughing right now with dueling aces behind him. Usually I could get him something.
I was like, Suds, I felt, I know what you feel like now. It's like,
Feel the disturbance in the force, like, I got somebody.
It's like, hey, Zolt, give me some numbers, baby.
Spread is Rams by 3.5.
Ooh,
I'll
take that little wager for 22.
Hell no, they ain't about to lose by no damn 22. No, the Ram offense, it looks like. Neither. I want Tua to shine in his debut, though. I like Tua, though. I hope Tua do look good, though. But he's going to meet Aaron Donald a couple times, though.
Hey, where's Tua from again? What college he coming from?
Who, Tua?
Roll Tide.
Well, he gonna roll tie his ass when he gets sacked by Dallas.
Aaron Donald gonna get him a couple times, man. Gonna get him a couple.
I can see him salivating in the mouth when he gets up that time. It's me, give me a tuna sandwich.
Oh, really? A tuna? Oh, God. We gotta go. He hasn't even. That's.
Listen, he's gonna pull a Baker Mayfield though. He's gonna roll away from that dude Donald every single time.
That line, no, he ain't running away from Donald.
Oh, you can.
Hey, Donald, he gets double teamed like 8% of the time, and he still got like 8 sacks.
Yeah, have as many as Miles. Tua's going to be sitting in shotgun, and as soon as he gets that ball, he's rolling in the opposite direction of Donald. I don't care. He's Baker Mayfielding it all the way.
He's going to get Baker. He's going to pull his Baker imitation out.
He's going to pull a Baker. He's gonna pull a Baker
Okay.
every time.
The running back got to show up for Miami though. Like,
Gaskins.
yeah, they got to show up to help him out a little bit.
Who's
I'm
your
hoping that he
runner?
is.
Well. Look who's decided to jump in the fray. What's happening, Mr. Burrich?
What?
Happy birthday.
Oh my God!
Mr.
Don't do
Soul.
that.
Happy birthday, Mr. Soul.
I have done nothing to deserve that.
Just want to come on and say happy birthday, Zoll.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Durkin,
And-
I hope you feel better.
Thank you, sir.
And fuck you, Akers.
Got it all about covered.
Hey, I'm just glad you got to the cellar before I did.
Hey, you know what, though? You still not beating me, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh, and as I told you before, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
Yes.
That fucking trade.
It didn't affect you one bit.
No, because you
Kinda
didn't
feel
start them.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad because all of a sudden Samuel is on, broke his finger, so I kind of feel bad a little.
Nah, he was the sweetener. That's not what I
Don't
was
feel
after.
bad.
No, and you shouldn't.
I know. Hey,
Go for a trade. Why didn't you start Brady when he dropped? I don't know. What did we say? 744 points.
Yeah, but who knew
Okay.
that was coming?
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, I liked Bridgewater's matchup. That was the entire reason I picked him up, was for that matchup. So
I joked around with George. I was like, watch. I didn't start Brady either. I had him in another league, but I also started Herbert.
Who also
Herbert
had a-
scored less points.
But
than-
nobody expecting Brady to put up what he put up
No.
against the Raiders. Like that have not
Right, yeah, that was unexpected.
And I joked around about it. I said, watch Brady drop 700 points, George. And he's like, just because we all benched him, it's going to happen. I was laughing
Yep.
because it happened.
Wait, so does that mean
Well,
that Baker's going to have a hell of a game on Sunday?
Well,
well,
No,
and
it does
the
not.
my other quarterback is Kyler Murray, so he went for like 700 points too. So it's like,
yeah.
I was in a win-win situation. I didn't even care.
We were
I
just
had to
discussing,
drop Baker.
it was going to be Tua's debut. We're at the Rams and Dolphins pick.
And I forgot that was a game on there. I didn't even see that. Yeah, you got to take the Rams on this one.
Well, there's three of us who feel otherwise. And we all may be sharing the cellar next week, but that's okay.
That's fine.
I'm used
Hey,
to it.
I got mine out of the way. That's all I care.
We are at Steelers at Ravens. This is going to be the brutal game because if I also do recall correctly, this one's going to be wet and cold as well.
Is this Monday?
That's what she said.
It's Sunday afternoon, 1:00.
Well, let me take Hollywood Brown out my lineup.
It should be Monday night.
Yeah, it should,
No, no,
should be
it should be
Monday.
Sunday night. It should
Sunday
be
night.
touched to
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
I mean, you give us this shit game on Sunday night. Shame on that.
Well, you know why they did that, right? Because don't forget, they already have a night game. It's a Thursday night on Thanksgiving game is the Steelers and Ravens.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, for the love of God, anything would be better than what the hell they stuck with.
You ever notice that, though? Like the damn Monday night games and Sunday night games, they always try to shove the NFC East down your throat.
Yeah.
So shut them down on Monday when ain't nobody watching them.
Well,
No,
they
that's
did.
Thursday.
That's
Thursday.
oh, actually, the NFC East is playing Monday night. Well, an attempt to be played Monday night. I'm not even going to say that they're going to play. They're just going to get their asses whooped. But we'll get there.
We were lucky this Sunday night when they had to change games because of fucking COVID.
It was a great game too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
an excellent game. They did not disappoint.
They did not.
Although that game would have really sucked for everybody ending in a tie.
Man, you know what? That game was so good, I wanted to end in a tie. But I guess like they just should get in the tie.
When Wilson threw that pick, I was
I
like,
knew it was
"Oh,
over.
you idiot."
I know it was over.
Who was the last quarterback to have a tie with 2 ties?
What?
As in his
Arizona
career.
would have tied. That'd have been Kyle Murray's second tie in his career.
Oh,
And it would have been against the Seahawks too. I
First
forgot
one was
about the
against the
9-9
Lions.
game. That's right. Oh my God.
That wasn't the one that I was debating. Wasn't that? That wasn't the one I was debating on. Because remember last week I almost called a tie on one of the games. I don't remember which one it was. So
No,
I think it was Giants
somebody
and
else. It wasn't this one.
I think it was a Thursday night game. The Eagles and
Yeah,
Giants.
yeah, it was.
Eagles and Giants.
I think we all was hoping for a tie because we didn't want to give a pick on who we thought was gonna win.
And how weird was that? The game was boring as all hell until the fourth quarter.
I still ain't watch it. I had Boston Sky, and I didn't watch that game at all. I ain't about to watch this game.
I did. I will confess that I did watch it, but I only watched it for fantasy purposes because I had Carson Wentz in the Red Line League. 31 points. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right now, Ryan has taken the Ravens. Big D and Sean both took the Steelers. I am also taking the Steelers on this one.
I'm
Doug?
just taking the Ravens on this because I want the Browns to be only a game back from everybody.
Doug, where are you there? There you are.
Steelers.
Ooh, he hesitated. Zolt?
Well, the Steelers just went to war with Tennessee, and Ravens are coming off a bye. So give me the Ravens.
Durkin.
can't take the Steelers. I cannot pick against the Steelers until they lose. The Ravens have not looked like the Ravens of old in the regular season last year. I got to go with the Steelers this year. Lamar Jackson has been great at times. He's been awful at others. Steelers.
Fair
Those
enough.
drugs are starting to kick in. Hear them
Yeah,
words.
yeah,
Yeah,
Slur.
the
Yep.
Steelers.
Acres. Acres.
I thought that was later then.
Oh, I was going to say, like, I need to ask Mr. Raven himself.
Mr. Raven himself.
Go Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
You know
Sons.
what? I hope it comes into a shutout and it's all fucking Tucker kicks.
I hope Justin Tucker misses a field goal at the end to fucking piss you off.
Ravens.
He's gonna kick a 67-yarder down your throat.
Adam.
As much as I hate to do it, I like Zolt's analogy though with the bye week and stuff, but it's like I gotta agree with Durkin too. Until the Steelers lose, I'm gonna keep picking them.
Clint.
This game gonna be a tough one, but Lamar Jackson to me has kind of, I don't want to say regress, but I think that Pittsburgh front seven is going to make Lamar Jackson beat them throwing, and I haven't seen him the ability to beat anybody throwing, so I'm going with Pittsburgh.
What year is Lamar Jackson in now?
Third.
Third?
Third.
His third. His rookie year, he only played 2 games. That's why they
It's right
took
behind Flacco.
exactly his
Okay.
rookie year. Didn't actually play his full year.
You know, it sucks that I picked him high and I picked him as my first round draft pick, but I also a while ago mentioned something. I gave the NFL, 3 or 4 years before they figure these dudes out, where the quarterback gets that massive hit in the chest. And here we are. We're in our 3rd year. They figured him out. He's taken, he's taken shots. He's not being the same player. I just think that we're in the same situation we always are with these running quarterbacks who are not accurate passers. And, now he's getting shut down and, even though they're winning, he's not putting up the same numbers as he was before. And he's the same scenario. The running quarterbacks who are not accurate, they ended up after about 3 to 4 years, it starts going downhill on them real quick. I mean, the most accurate running quarterback is Wilson. And the reason he's successful is because he's an accurate passer.
Well, he's
Can
also
you say
got
Mahomes is a running quarterback too?
No.
No, not really.
He's more of a
He can
scrambler.
run. He can run.
He can run, but he's more
He
of a
can run,
scrambler.
but they don't like design plays for Patrick Mahomes to like run like they will with Wilson. Like they do all that read option.
Yeah, they literally have the purpose of Lamar Jackson and Wilson is the run option pass. You know, that's their thing. Mahomes will stay in the pocket. He'll just scramble around for 20 minutes. He's the rich man's version of Aaron Rodgers. You know, he's the younger, better version of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers does the same thing and always has been. He's a scrambler. He moves around. He'll take off on you for 25 yards.
That's a good analogy.
Most of the time, he sits his ass in the pocket and he picks you apart. And that's what Mahomes does. Jackson is a cheap version of Wilson, and a cheaper
version of Vic probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
great value.
He's just bigger than Vic. That's all.
I was gonna say I'd rather compare him to Randall Cunningham than Vic.
I think Vic is more accurate. Randall Cunningham couldn't do a damn. Well, the different rules.
I think you're talking about his size, probably. You talking about size?
Size. I don't think Vic was that accurate, anyways. I think Randall Cunningham was way more accurate than.
No, Vic was not accurate. Vic
no,
was
that's
not accurate at all.
That's why we're comparing them.
That's the comparison I was doing.
That's why we're comparing them to Vic and Lamar Jackson.
Vic. Yeah, because Vic was
they're not accurate.
Gotcha. Not accurate.
I got.
Saying Lamar's not accurate.
Lamar is not accurate.
Lamar's not accurate. No way.
No. He have shown this. He can't beat you with the pass. Teams is literally stuff in the box. Like, well, you gotta beat us throwing that. He can't do it. Like,
now I'm not fighting you with this. I'm just saying Lamar doesn't have receivers. Andrews can't go out and catch everything when he's out there. I don't care for Hollywood Brown, if that's what you want to call him. I don't care for him. Never have. The Ravens do not have a receiving core in the last 3 years. That's why Flacco went downhill, and that's why they couldn't do anything without him. So they figured they should just go ahead and jump ship now with Lamar and let him run the ball. And when they start blitzing, start dumping it off 5 or 7 yards, and that's when he can catch. The only thing that's been stepping up now is Andrews, and he's been catching these balls, and that's what made, well, back in the day, that's kind of what Flacco was good when he had Todd Heap until they got rid of Todd Heap. And then when we're back to the function again, is now they've got a tight end, but they have no receiving. Marquise Brown, yeah.
But if he was an accurate quarterback, though,
not there.
If he was an accurate quarterback, though, the wide receivers that he has on the team, you don't hear that when said about Aaron. When's the last time Aaron Rodgers had a good receiving corps? Go ahead.
Or Brady when he was in
Brady with the Patriots.
Brady.
Yeah.
Randy Moss.
That
You know, that's about the best.
Another thing I say too is that he don't have receivers, but Russell Wilson don't have a line. Like he's
He
running
doesn't
for his
need a
life.
line. He doesn't need a line when you got Lockett and DK.
Yeah, but he's under pressure a lot, dog.
Yes, he
dog.
is.
So he like
If
is running around making something happen.
That's the
If
thing,
Seattle
though.
had an
Putting the pressure on him.
a stronger offense,
If he had an offensive line,
that would be.
Russell Wilson throws a sweet deep ball, though. You can't compare him to Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson is.
No, actually, I was saying
We're just
Russell
saying-
Wilson was much better than.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Russell
were
was much
making-
better than
Okay.
Lamar.
yeah. No, I'm talking about in terms of like he said that like Jackson don't got no receivers. But like you said though, so like if you're that good of a quarterback, you can make them receivers like.
Plus, with the talent
Wilson
speed
don't
that
have
you
no
have,
line.
he gets to that edge. You got to come off your wide receivers. That leaves your wide receivers open. His scrambling ability, his running ability should be opening these people up.
It's not.
But they don't need it. It doesn't work for him because he's not an accurate quarterback. So they just play. They're all playing the run, and he can't throw that ball in to get these wide receivers. Can't complete the passes the way Wilson does, Aaron Rodgers does, Hell, Tom Brady just sits there and just picks you fucking apart from inside the pocket. You know, the accuracy is the most important thing that you have in the NFL when it comes down to quarterbacks.
You can throw
I mean,
Drew Brees in
Mahomes
there,
is
too.
yeah, Mahomes, all them, their accuracy is their biggest weapon.
And I've said
They're
this the
running.
If Jackson
I've
is
said this
playing with the
last-
lead, they're okay. If Jackson has to come
Yeah.
from behind, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Now, I said this the last 2 years that Browns game against the Ravens at Baltimore last year, the Browns showed everybody how to beat
beat 'em.
the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yep. Make Lamar Jackson try to beat you with the pass, and he couldn't do it that first game. Now the second game was totally different, but still, they showed how to beat him by letting him pass and containing the run.
And Cleveland can't stop either part of them at this point. They can't stop the run or the pass.
No, they're like in the top 10 and stopping the run.
For the quarterback, for a scrambling quarterback, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't
No,
stop
I agree with
the
that.
run or the pass.
I agree with that.
Because they.
All right, guys. I gotta get to bed, so I just want to say hi. Want to say everybody.
How's your bowl?
6:37.
What a shitty 6:30.
An off night. Wow.
Yeah, it was-
Actually, that's what I had too.
Hey,
I
wait.
had a 6:30.
Acres, let's go $50 a game.
Have you broke
Do
250
this.
yet?
Yeah.
He broke 250 on Friday night.
Fuck. I went what did I go? I go the one couple weeks ago I go 256, 257, 224. So fuck you, Acres.
Oh, and with that, I think he just closed you out.
So miss everybody. Happy birthday,
Later.
Zolt.
Thank you.
Durkin, I hope you feel better. And Adam, keep up the good work because
Thanks,
you are the man.
Have a good night.
Trying.
All right, guys. See ya.
Later. All right, we're up to Chargers at the Broncos. No snow in the forecast. In fact, it looks like it's sunny and 60 degrees.
Figures.
So
That's the game I messed up on.
Mr. Herbert gets to go to Mile High for round one.
They just have snow like a week ago, Denver.
Last Sunday.
That was a
Sunday.
week ago. Now it's all nice and sunny and rainbows.
What? It wasn't a week ago though. It was 4 days.
4 days ago.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there was one point, and correct me if I'm wrong. It happened recently, where they went from 100 degrees to snow within like 72 hours.
I thought that was North Dakota.
Okay, that might be wrong, but I knew there was
it was
one.
Denver.
Was it Denver?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like the biggest ever switch in temperature. Like it was a 70-degree change.
Yeah, they're on for mid 60s to low 70s for the whole weekend. So, with that being said, Ryan took the Chargers, Sean took the Chargers, Big D took the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers.
Is there anybody not taking the Chargers?
Doug?
Chargers.
I can see. Look at Durkin's face.
Zolt?
Chargers.
Dad, get off the toilet. Mom is gonna come.
Akers?
Daddy,
All right.
Mommy's peeing.
All right. Jesus.
Lights out.
Suds?
Oh, I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm flipping the switch.
Adam?
If the damn Broncos had an identity on offense, it'd be an easy choice, but they ain't got no damn identity other than what, Patrick, if that.
And the drunk. I mean Melvin Gordon.
Hey, you watch your mouth. He's on my red line league.
Hey, he's on one of my squads too. Don't feel bad.
I'll take the Chargers, obviously.
Clint?
Man, I so badly want to say Denver, but no.
Do it. Do it.
I want to
Lone wolf it.
I
Let's
still
go.
want to lone wolf it. Is Denver at home?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be balls to the wall. I'm
There you
gonna
go.
take Denver for the upset.
There you go.
Hey, we
Upset.
got
The dark side.
Hopefully Herbert get affected by the altitude a little bit, slows his game down.
We talked him into it.
Yeah, we was sucked him
Hey, I
into
picked
it.
the Falcons and the Falcons won, so I might get lucky twice.
Sucked him
Peer,
into it.
peer pressure's a
Durkin?
motherfucker, ain't it?
Durkin, who would you like?
Thank God somebody else lone wolfed it, so I don't have to take them. I'm taking Sharpers.
Oh, I said you should have jumped to him real quick before you made that pick.
Here's the question now. Next week when he's on, is he going to be mad and be like, I don't remember taking any of these fucking picks. It was the goddamn drugs.
Actually, if he goes perfect, he's going to go back.
I was going to say.
Go back to the
go back for more. Saints at the Bears.
The Bears. That wasn't my pick.
This has been well, here's the weird thing is the Bears have been Jekyll and hiding it big time.
That's what I'm saying, and so are the Saints.
Yeah, neither team can be trusted, but Ryan took the Saints. I'm definitely taking the Saints. Sean and Big both took the Saints too. Suds.
The Bears.
I was waiting for it. Yes. Acres.
Let me lone wolf it.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. This is why I'm wondering if
Back
this,
off, Acres.
if this falls apart. I mean, how many times can you start for a team and not win a game? 5. So I'm gonna say I'm going with the Saints.
Zolt.
So for the past 2
Can
weeks,
I ask again what he just said about Foles?
He started with 5 teams already.
And you said without winning a game.
He's not going to win this week.
Well, he's already started this year with a win.
Correct. He's going to start this week, and he's going to lose, so he's not going to win this week.
He just lost last week.
But he won the week before.
He lost last week, right?
Yep.
They're 5-2. They've only lost twice.
He's got more wins in the playoffs than he does in an NFL season. I'm just saying.
Ooh, damn. Oh, okay. I got you.
And one of them was a Super Bowl.
I was gonna say, yeah. Hey, he wins the important ones. I
Yeah.
guess.
Who gives a shit about beating the Lions? Who gives a shit about beating the Lions? He won a fucking Super Bowl. Kiss his ass.
Yeah.
He's kissing his ass.
And he is the only guy he's beaten Brady twice.
Eli did.
Eli, yeah.
Eli
did, yeah.
Yeah. Touche. Mr. Zolt, who would you like?
so for the past 2 weeks, we've been saying, "Oh, that's okay. Michael Thomas is back now." Both times it hasn't been true, and he didn't practice again today.
Don't remind me.
I'm almost ready to cut his ass off my roster.
I mean, you're welcome to.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, please do.
I'm sure
Pick him up too.
I will shove his ass in a reserve, even if the computer doesn't let me. I'll hack it.
My head is screaming at me to take the Bears, and my gut tells me to take the Saints. So I'm going to take the Saints.
And the toilet tells you to flush.
Durkin.
Yes, it does.
Durkin, who would you like?
The Bears are the biggest pretender in the NFC. They are the record is not the equivalent of their skill set. The Saints are going to win this game, hands down.
Doug.
Oh, when the Saints come marching in.
Somebody's just
You're saying they're losing?
Adam.
Nope.
Since Zolt had to bring it up, I went and made that trade in the Red Line League and still haven't had a chance to use Michael Thomas yet. So thanks for the reminder, buddy. But
I can.
But no, I'm gonna go. Give me Breezy like a Sunday morning.
All right.
Ooh, I like it.
Does that mean I just lone wolfed it?
Breeze.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
because we
Breeze.
do not have Schrodz's picks as of yet.
So far, yes.
So
Right
far,
now I'm the lone wolf.
So far.
Make sure you text him and tell him to stay away from the Bears. That way you can loan wolf.
I don't have his
I
phone
don't
up.
think you'll need that much convincing.
Clint, who do you like?
Said they're gonna beat them Saints. Slide me up for Drees Breeze. He gone.
All righty. This one's brutal. And with Bryce being grounded, it won't matter because he'll still be within earshot. So 49ers are at the Seahawks. And it's just, I did not pick the 49ers last week and it got me in the ass. And I'm like, do I go for more, please? Can I have another? Because I know that this kid is going to give me serious shit if the Seahawks beat the 49ers. After I gave him all the crap from last year, he's going to be able to rub it in my face right now.
Yeah, but if he tries to rub it in, you can always ground him even longer, so that'll shut him up.
That's right.
No, here's what you do,
Curse of a
George.
parent.
George, here's what you do. If Seattle loses, say, hey, if you don't mention anything, I'll let you off early.
Oh, he would love that. Well, see, the thing is he's grounded for 2 weeks. His reprieve isn't up until November 6th. So
just give him an extra couple days off of it.
So that would
if he doesn't mention it.
So
you can't tell him not to mention it. You gotta be like, since you didn't mention the meeting.
Because that's what you do. You say, I'll drop it 2 extra days off if you never bring it up.
No, see, the thing is, I don't want to get anywhere near that because right now the missus is trying to coerce with him about trying to make a deal because I have grounded him through Halloween. He gets no Halloween. And his bigger punishment of that is he has to pass out candy, not dressed up at all.
What did he do?
Jesus.
He threw a pass.
It was something that does not need to be discussed on air. I'll go over that later, but it was serious enough to the point where I said, yeah, that's not happening. That is 100% not happening. And he needs to know how to control himself over certain situations. So yes, it counted for a 2-week grounding of no electronics, no TV, no going to play with friends. And I've informed the friends' parents that there's been a 2-week grounding. So he's really hurting for certain right now.
What did you do? Find a Lindbergh baby in your basement?
Oh no, it was
bad.
hardcore enough. And I said, hey, for the only other real serious grounding he's had, I actually had him grounded to his room for a full day sitting on his bed. And that one was brutal. So this one, at least he has somewhat a little bit more reprieve of moving around the house. And I'm sticking to it. So I want no part of making wheels or deals out of this game.
Gotcha.
Because I know that the Seahawks, I just got this gut feeling that the Seahawks are going to win this game.
Or especially after losing last week the way they did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And especially the fact of knowing that DJ Dallas is going to be the new running back for the Seahawks. And that kid is something else. So scarily, I'm sitting there going, yep, I'm thinking it's going to be the Hawks' revenge, especially for what the 49ers got to do last year. I think this is the revenge game. So Big D took the 49ers, Sean took the Seahawks, Birch took the Seahawks, and I am taking the Seahawks. Sudsy.
I'm going to take San Francisco.
You're doing it just to spite me, you rat bastard.
Yeah, I am.
I know he is.
Kind of what I do.
Yeah. Dick. Akers.
The guy's name is DJ Dallas.
Yep.
Like Dallas Cowboys Dallas, like kind of spelling.
Yep.
I never heard of this guy.
I can't find him either. It's from the U.
That's why.
All right, there he is.
Akers.
Sounds like somebody just picked him up.
Possibly.
That's why he wanted to know.
Damn right, damn it.
Because he's going to hurry up and pick him up in like 3 leagues.
2.
I'm going with the quiet 12.
Singletary just went bye-bye.
Which you should have.
Durkin.
I'm still really not ready to pick against Russell Wilson, so give me the Seahawks. Still think they're one of the cream of the crops of the NFC.
Adam.
Give me the Sea Chickens. I need another Lockett and Wilson hookup this week.
Chicken.
Clint.
You ain't even gotta ask me, George. You already know. Russ, we trust. I'm with. Yeah, I need more of that Russell Lockett. I needed to keep it going. I need another 200. I take 125 in the TD.
Oh, I'm still fuming that Mr. Moore had a holding penalty and DK Metcalf's walking in the end zone to end that damn game. And it got called back. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Doug, who do you like?
Hawks. Go Hawks.
We're not on basketball season.
Zolt.
Will not go against Russell Wilson. Seattle.
Okay. Sud's just out of spite, almost lone wolfed, but Big D stole it from him. So, or he stole it from Big D. Oh God! Now the game that nobody gives a rat's ass about, and we can go to bed early on.
Why is this there?
Yeah.
Why is this there?
It's
cruel and unusual punishment.
This is, and it is for fantasy owners too, because for example, I'll call it out. Ezekiel Elliott. Anybody want to make a trade? Let me know.
I swear to God, if Zeke Elliott busting this game, I'm cutting him.
I'm telling you.
Off rip. I don't care.
I'm ready to trade it. I'm ready to make a move before this game. And
George, we're doing a top 10 Sunday, bro, so I don't have to watch this damn game.
Right, that's right.
Elliott's only focused on
That's
Thanksgiving
right. We
dinner.
have the top 10 show this week.
We're doing it. I'm not watching this game.
We do not have to watch this game Sunday night. Yes.
I am not.
That is awesome.
I will not.
That is awesome. We don't have to watch it. We have a show we're doing.
Thank you. I'm not watching that game.
Thank God. Oh, yes. So happy we're not going to be watching it.
Yeah, I got
if
him.
anybody wants to make a move for Zeke in, I think the Aces.
Hey, Adam.
Aces or DA?
Yeah.
Do you think I forgot his name in the Red Line. You think you still need a running back?
Well, here's the fucked up thing about that is that I tell him to go out there and get Carlos Hyde because he needs a running back. So who of all people goes and scoops him up off the fucking waiver wire? Mr. Agent Orange himself, Sean.
But Carlos Hyde isn't going to be
play now, but this is before we found out that he was going to be injured, though. But I'm thinking to myself, really, like, and that's just kind of a karma thing for you, like.
I might trade him Zeke. I might.
Well, I got Zeke in the one, whatever.
His team is so busted though.
Well, he's waiver wire picked
Zeke
at this
in
point.
You don't have Zeke, George.
Yeah, the Red Line League is waiver wire is savage, bro. I think people pick up people and then come just so can't nobody else pick them up. I'm starting to get that vibe.
Yeah, you're starting to notice that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have him in one of the leagues.
Oh, damn! It's the Ohio one.
I was gonna say it's one of them where I get the ladder pick.
I was gonna offer you Debo Samuel for. I mean, what the hell?
That's not happening.
Oh, come on.
No.
Cam Newton and Brandon Jones.
All right, well, let's get this carnage over with.
I'm like, this car wreck. God. I mean, technically Zeke could run all over the Eagles defense, and
technically,
again, the Eagles
got to hold on to the ball first.
Right.
Well, as long as he doesn't wear sleeves.
And stop tipping balls so that it can get intercepted. Like, I'm doing shit like that.
Too. So far, we've got Eagles. Suds, who would you like?
Dallas.
Sud says the Cowboys.
Where are they going? The quarterback.
His name is
some guy.
the
Is it Dunaki?
We've got his card somewhere here, Mike. I know that's one card I was going to.
Hey, you know what? His stats this season is 2 for 3 with 49 yards. He's pretty good right now.
Oh God,
Wasn't it like
better
Bernard
than Andy
or
Dalton.
How many times have we seen this where a quarterback goes down and some unknown motherfucker comes in and has a
Danucci.
huge
Yeah,
game?
Danucci.
Just one huge game because nobody knows what he can do.
But they're not playing the Lions.
No, they're playing the
This is
Eagles,
not Green
which
Bay.
makes it that much worse.
You do make a good point, Mike.
Yeah.
He's projected for 322 points in your league, George.
Danucci is?
That's not
Yeah.
good.
That's what I'm just saying.
Actually, that's better than Dalton's numbers.
Well, yeah.
I mean, in his defense, he is actually higher ranked right now as in ratings than Drew Lock and Darnold. So I mean, what does that tell?
I'm rated higher than Sam Darnold.
I was going to say Bryce is rated higher than Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Bryce is rated higher. Ben DiNucci, yeah, the rookie.
What's the name? Danucci?
DiNucci. Ben DiNucci. How
His
weird.
name rhyme with Gucci. It rhymes with something nice.
Well, don't forget if he tanks that bad, you know who's coming in, right?
Makes me hungry for some gnocchi pasta.
Garrett Gilbert is coming in.
Hey, the A&F legend.
Garrett Gilbert gets to come in. Another no-namer.
He used to play for the Browns.
Yeah, he was the one they stole from the practice squad.
Yeah. That's who they ripped off the practice squad.
What a pedigree.
You know.
He goes from AAF legend to potentially starting for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it's true.
What a trajectory.
Adam, who would you like?
A bomb.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not available. The tie is
Well,
available.
only because of the fact that I have Wentz, I got to go Eagles.
Oh, logic.
And they did just beat the Bears. I guess that's saying something. Maybe. I don't know. Clint?
This one tough because in the red light link, I got Zeke and Boston Scott.
Oh, damn. I'll give you a minute. Akers?
And you should.
Can I get Romo back?
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, good Lord.
Wow, that Romo.
I can see his new commercial though, because you know he has that
Lime time.
lime time, right? He's like, he'd be on the phone going, "Sorry, I can't take your phone call right now. I got to go play for the Cowboys. I'll be right back." Have the answering machine. All you have to do is have the phone sitting on the table. Don't have and then have Romo do a voiceover. Sorry, I can't take your phone call right now. I had to go start for the Dallas Cowboys. I'll see you next week.
No, he's actually got the phone sitting there and he's not answering the phone and he's drinking another Corona with lime. He's not
He's
going
like,
to go play
and
for
then
the
phone's ringing, and then sometimes comes up, it's Jerry Jones.
Yeah. It's
Oh, yeah,
like,
you used to call her ID?
Voicemail.
Jerry Jones. Nope.
Yeah. It goes to voicemail.
Oh my God. Could you imagine like literally that being spoke about? Like, hey, could you just come back and help me finish the season real quick?
Could you imagine that be as audible on the field? Lime time.
Lime time.
Oh my God. Like
The new Alma.
you get lime time. Gee.
Oh my gosh.
Akers,
Hey, you know what? They pulled Dallas Clark out of there.
That's how they call the victory formation. Lime time, lime time.
Akers, who do you want?
Lime time.
He's not on the team.
Oh, I'm taking Dallas.
He wants the Cowboys too. Durkin.
It's going to be the Eagles all the way.
Doug?
Give me the full gun Scott show all day. Eagles.
All right, now you're really wanting me to take the Cowboys. Zolt.
Cowboys. Here's the thing: Cowboys have some talent. It's just not a quarterback, but they do have some talent.
Well,
but the problem is they are playing as bad as the Jets. They literally are. Give me the Eagles.
There's everybody else in the damn division.
They don't play each other this year, do they?
Who?
Cowboys and Jets.
Can
you imagine?
God, I would watch that game just to watch Sam Darnold and Andy Dalton. I would just laugh at all the turnovers that would happen in that game.
We don't like each other in South Park.
Andy Dalton ain't coming back. He's like, I'm done. Let's go collect my paychecks.
No, they do not.
I was gonna say no.
No, they get the
could you
AFC
imagine
North.
Could you imagine if that had been the Thanksgiving Day game?
Oh my God!
Oh,
we need something worse than the butt fumble.
It's. I was gonna say the Thanksgiving is them in Washington again.
Who in Washington?
Dallas and Washington.
Oh my God! I forgot they
The
all
last
play on
time
Thanksgiving.
Dallas won 25-3.
Looks like Detroit's the marquee game.
Oh fuck, he's right.
He's right.
No,
it's Pittsburgh and
Ravens.
It's Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Yeah, you got to wait till the night game. It's Steelers Ravens.
The night game doesn't count.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Who's at home in this game, George?
the
matter?
Eagles are at home.
Yeah, Eagles. Yeah.
There's a lot of stock in the fucking home games where there's no fans. Why? The travel? Come on. These fucking planes land in 2 hours, 3 hours tops. These players don't give a shit about a flight.
I'm with Suds on this one for once.
Oh God, now I'm wrong.
He's drugged up. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he
There's
might
an
got.
excuse.
All right, then he's got some sense. All right, fine.
Yeah. He has an excuse
See,
this
the
week.
Bears didn't have a running game. The Cowboys have a running game.
Can't pick the cow. I can't pick the. I can't pick
I'm
the
gonna take the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
They 7th round pick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And then it just gets so much more fun for Monday Night Football.
Hey, at least there's one team you want to watch there.
Yeah. At least there's a team to watch. It's the Bucks playing on Monday Night Football.
Right.
So
They're playing the computer, right?
that's everybody's pick. If the Bucks are playing on Monday night.
Is there anybody who's going to take the Giants?
Who?
Hell no.
I'm sorry. What?
No.
The Bucks are playing on Monday
Danny
night.
Dimes tripped on an open touchdown. That's enough said.
That's everybody's automatic
It was
pick.
RKO, son.
Okay, listen. There ain't one person on this screen that's running 100 yards being chased by these Goliaths who's making it to that fucking end zone. So leave that dude alone.
He was
None
open.
of
Yeah,
us.
nobody bound.
None of this. And I'm betting.
It happens.
I'll bet you. I'd bet $100 to any one of you that 10 years ago I'm the fastest white dude on the screen.
10 years ago?
Roll.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
The end zone.
You sure about that? I was
We're
19.
not professional NFL players.
I was gonna say,
And I know for sure I'm not running any of these guys.
I don't know. Akers might.
10 years ago, I was pretty fast.
10 years ago, I was fast. Yeah.
I was gonna
And-
say Clint, Akers, or
And I got the stride.
Younger,
too.
they'd be
Didn't DJ hit like 22 miles an hour on that run?
and your old fart ass isn't 20s. You're still 30s. So guess what? I think they might have a few steps on you.
I said 10 years. I didn't say they were 10 years younger. I said I was 10 years younger. To be very clear.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
A 37-year-old son's still pretty fast.
Still not tripping over a blade of grass.
He got RKO.
Hey, all I know is he'll still catch anything thrown to him, even
You
if
got
it's
the
in
Harlem
his ear.
Heat. What are you talking about?
Even if it's in his ear, he'll still catch it.
Yep.
You have to explain that to them, though.
You tell it so much better.
So we were playing flag football, and George, was I not, if not the oldest and fastest person out there?
On that field, yes.
Okay. Anyways, I do have really good hands, and George and I came up with this play. We call it the Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it was called the Mickey Mouse is as soon as if the guy played off of me, we hit the quick slant. Well, George decided to hit the quick slant. I was only about maybe 10 feet away when he did it, and he threw this freaking ball so damn hard. It damn near, I caught it like really at my ear. It almost was in my ear.
Yep. And I launched it left. I switched. I was right-handed, and I switched, and I flipped my footing, and I chucked it left-handed right at him.
And it damn near got me square in the ear.
Square in
He
the
was
ear.
only 10 feet away. Why the fuck he decided to throw a bullet? I have no idea.
It's just, I had pressure from the right side. It was a blitz from the right side, so I knew
He damn near took my fucking head off.
Yeah, being ambidextrous, I knew I could.
Hey, you made the catch though, man.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Made the catch.
He threw that damn ball was almost whistling, and I literally, it was maybe that far away from my damn ear.
Well, the funny thing is watching these guys
An hour.
as they said, wait a second, you can throw it the right hand and the left hand. Yes, I'm ambidextrous. I can do that. And they're like, how the hell are we supposed to cover it? Easy. You don't.
And none of them got the idea that every time I pulled out, because we just line up and I'd pull afterwards, I started pulling on my ear, which meant to throw me the slant.
Yep.
And nobody caught on to it.
Yep, which was
we played an entire season and nobody caught on to the fact that every time I touched my ear, that he was going to throw me the slant.
Or I actually even saw the opening for him to run the slant. All I had to say was Mickey Mouse, and everybody else thought it was funny, and they're going, Donald Duck, Goofy. It's like, yeah, laugh it up. Guess what? I'm about to hit Suds on the slant, and he's gone for a touchdown. Thank you.
Because ain't nobody catching this ass.
It was like, that's all I had to do was audible a slant pass and touchdown.
And these guys we were playing were 18 to 25s.
Yep.
And I was burning them bad. Then what's his name showed up to play? What was it?
Josh.
No, the one guy. He was. I think it was one of Paul's friends came out to play with us, and he decided to line up right. Nobody lines up like nose to nose with me. You always got to give me at least 5 feet because I'll go right past you. Anyways, he got right up to me, and I just looked at George, and he laughed. We didn't even have to call the play.
Nope.
It's like, all right.
I just knew. I smiled. I was like, "Yep, we got this." Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Lots of fun.
Did you guys make Letterman's jackets after that?
We should have.
I was gonna say, shit, we should have had a trophy or two made.
All right, boys. Nice. I gotta get going.
Peace.
That was all the picks, right?
Yeah. The Bucks playing Monday night is your pick.
Hopefully that name will be changed next week, man.
I hope so.
Y'all should have listened to me.
All right, later, boys.
Later. All righty, so that wraps up our picks for week 8. And hopefully I hear from Mr. Schrods tomorrow. I'll shoot over I'll pop it in the messenger for the schedule.
Make sure he has no excuse for skipping next week because of physical therapy. Unless he's banging his therapist.
No Charlie Sheen.
Hey,
about winning, bitch, with the tiger blood.
I'll be on time next week, by the way. Football's over.
All righty.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off too, though, guys. It's
Yep, it's night time for you.
Yep, night time.
Yep. You can kill the lights, brother. We'll catch you later.
All right.
That was entertaining as all get out.
It was. That was very entertaining. He needs to do that more often.
It's probably going to be one of the best shows we've ever.
Probably. All right. Night, everybody.
It's on record, you did not mute him.
Later.
What's that?
What was it?
On record, you did not mute him.
No, he didn't have to. Well, he can't yell.
I was going to say.
They'll
He
freaking
was
sedate
paying,
him.
he was paying attention half the that time.
He was so sedated, he didn't even drop an F-bomb.
Yeah. He's behaving himself, man.
That's the bigger one. I was
The
like,
drugs must be good.
yeah. So, and like we
Is
said,
he
if
okay?
perfect,
Is he
he'll
okay?
go back.
What was it? He's
Lobotomy.
got a
He's got a little.
that was my joke, damn
That
it.
was your joke. He had a little blockage up in his heart area.
So they're getting rid of it. They just want to watch him overnight, I guess.
Yeah. Keeping our fingers crossed because
Yeah.
that blockage does not sound too good.
Right.
So yeah, we're keeping our fingers crossed and saying a few more prayers because it's when he said, yeah, I'm gonna do it live from the hotel or the hospital room. I'm like,
what?
Excuse me? You're gonna do what? Okay. So Akers came on right out the gate and he goes, well, I guess next I'm gonna have to one up it. He goes, I'm gonna just have to come out and do it from the coffin.
It's even more impressive if he'd been on a ventilator and still trying to do it.
Oh my lord.
Dude, let's not give him any idea.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Now that's how you end it.
I was gonna say, we'll catch y'all on the flip side, peeps. Later.